From the hype trailer to the editing and the churning out of spectacular YouTube shorts and long-form videos highlighting the coaching, the progression of the players, and all the Warcraft 3 highlights, thank you very much. Happy to have you. A warm gratitude also extends to all the community coaches who have helped all the contestants prepare already, such as Nav, Kevin, Warcraft 3, Saul 8man, Smurf, Hailua, and more. And a warm welcome to everyone who has felt inspired to begin trying Warcraft 3, despite not being in the tournament at this time, such as Elaser, Euthermal, Angelica Tosh, Atriarch, and more. And last but not least, thank you to all the viewers here on YouTube and on Twitch who have helped make this event as great as it possibly can be. I'll see you guys in my live stream Twitch chat, the YouTube comment section, and in each streamer's chat as we backseat and rage bait all of them. The tournament begins on May 15th. Their practice has already begun. Grubby out.
But we need a good positioning here.
You want me to break and go Mountain Giant?
You can send one Wisp there. Yeah, you could break two now.
Wisp is going. Okay. I need to get the upgrades first though, no? For MG?
Yeah. You don't want to go in there yet.
I'm gonna preserve... Oh, I can't. I can't preserve that one, I see. We don't want to go in?
No, if you need to break first.
Okay.
If you can, try to make more units now.
Okay. I am... making 2 Chimeras.
We can meet back here.
Oh, shit,
we can
shit,
meet back here. Yeah. So try to get your army up now. Yeah, good. You started to produce.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? Started a little bit later today because I had a lot of things to take care of. Prize pool, tournament schedule, co-casters, VIPs, a lot of different stuff. And so I had to take my time. Tomorrow I'm not going to have a lot of time because it's the final night before the tournament. And also I have a Subnautica 2 sponsorship tomorrow. It's going to help a little bit as well. Yeah, production tools, review, brackets, etc.
Hello.
Hello.
Less than 3.
Yo, it reminds me of the XCOM 2 hello. Hello, Commander. Hello, Commander. Subnautica, yep. With Sunglitters and more. Playing Subnautica 2 tomorrow with Sunglitters and more. I love and more. It just covers everything.
Yeah, it's not over yet though. We can hold on a bit.
Subnautica paid for the tournament. Yes, exactly.
Though.
So I saw that Simply discovered Direct Strike yesterday. Do you think that will help or hinder his tournament chances? I think it will harm. Depending on how much he can resist it. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube.
Yeah, oh, you have Mountain Giants on the way. That's very good.
This is like their first ever 2-on-2 game. Pox with Knopf. And they immediately play against Sniper, Kevin.
We should, try to
They're
get
against
red
3
here.
bases. But they have 3 as well.
You're coming with me?
Yeah.
Guys, let's go for a little update between this and that. Play some music. And go for some updates. For those of you that haven't seen the rankings today. Shalabing, shalaboom. Tyler's climbing. 1325. Yamato is climbing. 1443. And Hera has been standing still. For a while. Almost 2 days Hera hasn't clocked. Wait, hold on, let me... No, checking notes. No, that's not true. He played 3 games last night. It's been almost 20 hours that Hera hasn't played. It's been almost 20 hours that Hera has not played. Warcraft 3. That's crazy. Mental preparation is the only thing left. I think you can still improve, though. I think you can genuinely still improve. But it's true that the day before the tournament, it's very difficult to fundamentally approach because it looms so large, the challenge. Maybe he's just resting. Is he okay? Call a live check. Yeah. This was a disconnect, actually. This was not a real game. W3 Champions also tends to exaggerate duration by about a minute. He's also got an AoE2 tournament to play on the 14th. Yeah, I got a message from Hera that said he even has something this weekend. he's going to have to play it right before the tournament, so he was asking me the times. Grubby, you need to watch Tyler's current live game. It's hilarious. Alright, let's check it out. Twitch tracking Tyler 1. Whoa. Well, it's not quite a 4K bank. So Tyler's 3-1 today. He's playing against a human with 55 pop. He has 67 pop. Very fitting. Can't go over that. Yo, one Alex. Thank you for the 11 months. Grubby, you and Hera got me back into AoE2 after decades. Damn. Do people progress the way that you pictured? Are you still happy about the 2 team compositions? Yeah. Yeah, I had maybe 3 team compositions that I was considering. And then I made predictions on who I thought will gain the most MMR. And it was mostly correct. And I reviewed it over the last few days. And I was still happy with it for the most part. I mean, pretty much completely happy with it. I don't think there were any huge changes in the last few days that would have shaken up my decisions. Okay, not a lot of anti-air. We are Tauren Doctor against Griffins only. He does have a lightning orb on the Tauren Chieftain. It's solo Mountain King. But wait a minute, what the hell? Tauren and Chain Lightning Farseer are killing Griffins together. He's got Tauren Chieftain level 6! Let's go, Tyler! Man, imagine beating Griffins with Doctors and Taurens. And then 2 lightning orbs and Chain Lightning. And then some Bat Riders as well. You remembered the bats. Yeah, very cool. Grubby, does YouTube stream bring any meaningful monetization, or is it more just to be accessible? It is primarily to be accessible. It does give her a little bit of monetization. But I put no effort. I do no editing, no cutting, no titles, just the date and the game that I expect to play. So it's completely no effort. And I even don't read the Twitch chat. Now, if I ever get banned on Twitch, well, I might go to Kick. But I can also go to YouTube. Maybe I'll do both. I don't know. And then that will become my main chat, right? But right now I'm on Twitch. So pretty low effort on YouTube. But it can still make like over $1,000 over the course of a month, the YouTube mirror. So it is pretty significant. And despite, no effort. Let us know when you do a Booba stream. Of course, of course. Yeah, run another game. The chat in tracking Tyler is so toxic. I like how they're like, just build like 3 Beastery. I like how they're like backseating. Are the teams going to be Human Orcs versus Night of Undead? You will see later, Roki. When will be the Notepad stream? Yeah, the Notepad, I have it ready with like some expectations. I also have the schedule ready. I think I'm happy with it. I have the prize pool. I worked out the prize pool today. I worked out the schedule for Saturday and Sunday. We're getting in co-casters. Harstem, Euthermal, Knopf, Saul 8-Man, Sing Sing, and more. Are they still in the 2-on-2? They're still in the same 2-on-2. That's crazy.
Army?
They're in the same one. Wait, this used to be a build.
Yeah, okay, we
Burning
can go
Oil
in there.
Demolishers
Go in?
with Mountain
Okay,
Giant
these are going
used
in?
to be a main build, like in 2005, that I played against from this couple of dudes. They always went for Catapult Mountain Giant. I couldn't beat it.
Remake your Druid of the Claw, so we have Scroll of the Beast.
Oh, he died.
We can actually... Yeah, we can fight here.
I'm gonna trank here.
Yeah, trank. Oh,
Nice.
good trank. Come on.
His talons are killing my chims.
Yeah.
Is it
Nice.
Kims or Chims? Oh, the Fire Lord! Get him! Knopf!
You'll scroll for your torrents here.
Dude, Box is playing very well. TC5. Knopf TC5. Huge War Stomp and Chain Lightning.
Falling.
Starfall! He's trying to staff the TC, but you can't. Starfall.
What a game!
Holy shit.
Wow.
To start off with.
Tranquility Starfall.
Shit, man.
Oh damn! I got
That was so good.
the two
that you
level
did.
6s. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, insane game for being first to 2 game.
I feel like the
Wow.
stakes are really high now. Shit.
Yeah. Good job.
Did not like
Damn.
your TC. Fuck.
Yeah, Kevin focused him so well. He used Soulburn.
Grubby, are you taking an off day tomorrow? No, I just started a little later today. I can't really take an off day tomorrow because I have a sponsored stream that's going to help pay for the tournament. The plan is today we're Warcrafting, and I got an announcement today for what the teams are going to be. Tomorrow, Subnautica sponsor with Sunglitters and 2 more. And then it's going to be filled with some Warcraft React and watching and whatnot. And then the tournament's going to take place on the 15th, 16th, and 17th. So...
Yet, but he's watching a lot of Warcraft.
Pay for the tournament? I thought it's Blizzard sponsored. The prize money is Blizzard sponsored. But the website and everything else is not. So usually, what usually happens if there is an esports tournament ran by some esports organization, there will be a budget asked from sponsors or for the developer. And maybe 1/5 or 1/10 of that will go to the prize pool. Especially if it's like a LAN event. But for online, it could be like a larger percentage, right? And then there's like admin fees. But it's on my own channel. So whatever subs come in, that's going to help pay for my part, right? Sorry, what do you mean, Zethrix? Is Subnautica 2 co-op? I guess so. All right, it has to be. Or else how are we going to play together? If we never reach 5k viewers, will you just announce it to the contestants? Yes. Yeah, I'm not going to announce it if we don't reach 5k viewers. I'm holding everyone at gunpoint. All right? If we don't reach 5k, I'm just not going to announce it, the teams. And nobody will know what team they're on. And then Tyler 1 and Hera won't know who to send because they don't know their teammates. By the way, big news. Let me show you. Logan didn't want to come upstairs today, so his bed is empty. GG. They're using the roosts. I was so surprised. I opened the door to the barn, and they're sitting up there. 1 guy and 2 gals. 1 cock with his harem. He knows what he's doing. I'm a little worried about them being that close to the cable, but so far they seem to respect it. Quite cute. Black chickens? Yeah, they're gonna be like dark copper eggs. Because they're Barnevelders. Is that the charger for the birds? That's the charger for the heating in their barn. Because they're young, they still have some down feather. They don't have fully fledged feathers yet. As a result, there's like a heater in their barn. Hope they don't poo-poo on the cable. Oh, they've already poo-pooed on the heating. We could...
Hello Grubby. Wanted to say thanks for the content and the advice and general nice atmosphere. I just got a job offer, and the thing that helped me most was just relaxing before the interview. I learned that from many sources but mostly from experiences from tournament prep. Much love Grub Coffee.
Yeah. Laughing on the day off was always so helpful because it's relaxing. It's nice, man. Grats. Grubby, watch this? Okay.
And I'm proud of Mr. Dantes. No, you know, I don't have a wife, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a good financial situation to start a family. But Mr. Dantes is the closest
To a son.
his progress is the closest thing to me feeling like I have a son or whatever because he's ready. Like he's ready.
Oh. By the way, feeling like a quasi-surrogate father is a feeling that I recognize when it comes to raising these kids on their Warcraft level. It is a very tiny surrogate of it. Very tiny. I know it's nothing like the real thing. Dad! Hey, simply. What? He just won? I didn't even see. I wasn't watching.
Papa.
I messaged Papa. I messaged Dante's. There's this guy's this is guy Oakfire that was like winning everything, win until he played against Dante's. Maybe I have to zoom in so you can see it. I was like, yo, Giga Chat, bro, I'm telling you, I'm actually getting better. Could you imagine having Dante's and Tyler as sons? See how everyone is doing. They're playing 2-on-2. So he's actually preparing for the 2-on-2 for the clan war. Sunglitters named her son on The Sims Grubby earlier today. Aww. Tyler just keeps winning. His MMR is going up. It's getting very competitive. And Pox reached 1300 today, chat. Look at his win record. Pretty good. There were some really epic games. This one we saw it yesterday with Warden 9, Pitlord 5. Here it is Warden 6, Pitlord 3, Warden 6, Warden 6, Pitlord 4. Imagine always getting your level ups to level 6. Simply went up quite a bit. Almost 1200. And I did some cool stats crunching as well. I think this is going to be the prize pool, by the way. 3,500 for first, 1,800, 1,000, 700, 500, 500, nil. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. It's very important for 7 and 8 to get nil. Don't guess. Don't guess who it's going to be. That's offensive, chat. But also, one of them gets 500 for the clan war. Wait, you're trying to guess my teams? You're guessing that one of them will be on the other team than the other. Why can't they be on the same team? Murray, maybe, and Dantes. We're not guessing, we know. You don't know shit, chat! You know nothing! What if there's two people that I really don't like? Then I could put... I'm not gonna say it. You're thinking it. I'm not gonna say it. No, that's offensive. I didn't say anything. It's crazy that Sing Sing never went below 1439 MMR on W3 Champions. Yeah, it is really crazy. I got some cool stats from this person. There's this guy called SinXL. And he made this page that shows people's MMR progression. It's a little white. Can I make it darker? It is already dark mode. Damn, that's hard to watch. That's really hard to watch. But can I clean it up at all? Is there any dark mode? No. I don't know anyone that watches this white anymore. That was dark mode. Oh, wait. I can do this. I'm just gonna make it less bright, okay? Hold on, chat. I'll make as much white gray as possible. I can do this manually. Right, is it better? It's better, right? Alright. Not nearly as bright as before. Okay, not gonna lie, that's kind of 5 head. It's getting better. Actually better. 2 hours. A few moments later. Yeah, anyway, so the names are a little bit hard to read right now. But we can kind of, right? Let me put some ink in the D's. All right. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at Yamato being over here. This is Yamato. And then orange is Simply. No. Who's orange? Orange is Hera. This is Hera. Alright, this is Hera. And then brown is Tyler. Over here. And then green is Pox. Right here. This is Pox. And then this is yellow. Simply suddenly had a growth spurt. And then we got pink over here, which is Maxim. What the fuck is this? It's a Mary, maybe. Mary, maybe. Maybe. Is it maybe? Fell off a cliff. And then this is Dante's. All right. So that's where everybody is at. And then I checked some stats. What are everyone's chances to win against each other? And the matchup between Yamato and Hera, apparently, based on these MMR, statistically speaking, is 58-42%. Based on their MMR at the moment. That doesn't account for matchup performance. It only is the average ladder opponent. It also doesn't affect for tournament nerfs, daily shape in the tournament, bracket manipulation via winning the clan war, any MMR that they could still gain, any things they could still learn from now until the tournament, nor does it account for tournament performance, preparation, specifically countering players based on you scouting them or getting your mods to scout them and tell you about their weaknesses. Nutrition, sleep deprivation, yeah, there's all kinds of things that can happen, right? Yeah, secret strats, exactly. Cheese, propensity to cheese. Let's not forget people being in their own heads about the other OP races, yeah. Yeah, never forget Sunglitters won against a legit gamer. Yeah, exactly. 58 in whose advantage? The higher MMR, of course. Right? Yeah, Yamato 58, Hera 42. Based on where they are at right now without any other things coming into play. Now, based on this graph, SynXL, who has been tracking them like this, he had some comments. Okay, hold on, let me see. How do I show this? I'll just put it in Paint. I just showed my notepad by accident. Okay. So these are his conclusions. 10 objective fun facts. The median middle of the pack MMR is around 1200 MMR. It took Pox 76 games to clear this threshold stably, compared to the next best, Tyler 1, with just 80 games. Yamato Cannon took 96 games to go there, and Hera took 261 games. In Pox's early coaching session, nerves, and there was a... Okay, I didn't say it's a breakdown. This is his words. There were some nerves. Remember that people had expectations that the sole seasoned RTS player and the GOAT of AoE2 may progress the quickest. So far, this has not been the case. Of course, Hera had 0 experience, whereas Yamato and Pox had custom game experience, which once again proves to be quite valuable. But they're also just really good. There are several matchup specialists. Yamato is the most extreme in having a 75% win rate against Orc. So Yamato would probably be at or under Hera's MMR if his Orc wasn't so, his Orc matchup wasn't so particularly good. And then that means he has weaknesses as well. Pox gaps simply in raiding, but he struggles specifically with the Night Elf mirror matchup. At least he has so far. Though it seems to be changing a little bit. It's an interesting consideration when you consider there may be a potential mirror matchup. Simply has no weak matchup. In potential games against Tyler 1, for instance, he will face an Orc player struggling right now with the Night Elf matchup. The greatest win streak so far has been 13 games long, held by Pox. Surprisingly, 3 others have also managed long win streaks, 11 games in a row. Hera alone has achieved 3 separate 10-plus game win streaks, with 11, 10, and 10 3 separate win streaks. The longest loss streak is held by Tyler 1, 15 in a row. This might be having something to do with the long period between his 2 competitive MMR pushes. Tyler 1, of course, didn't have the same shape as he had when he stopped playing last year in April or something, right? So it's been a year and he just went in cold. The second longest loss streak also happens to be held by Tyler 1 with 12 games. 3 players have more losses than Pox has played in total. How that will reflect on the old rule that greatness is built on a mountain of failures remains to be seen. Proteges of OnlyFans and streamer invitationals, Ampy and Red Panda remain active on the ladder, within competitive distance of the Altar of Champions players. Churin, Loco, and Ampy are the only invitational contestants ever to have actually attempted ladder play with all 4 races. If appearing as guest co-casters, and I can spoil that Ampy is interested, so is Churin, but Loco is not, because he's busy. Why did you avoid saying adage? Because I didn't know how to pronounce it. I think it's adage. I used to say adage and I was nervous of saying it. So it's adage, I think. If appearing as guest co-casters, it would be interesting to ask them about their impressions learning to play new races competitively and how the differences in feel are. Good luck with prep, happy belated birthday, and enjoy the weekend. Thank you, SynXL. Damn, Doko Lodge, that's a bummer. Yeah, I hope I'm not revealing something I shouldn't, but he has become a dad, so It's really grats to him, and he's prioing dadding, early dadding. So good for him.
Glad I could help.
Danke für die harte Arbeit, Grubby. Lieve Hemel.
Danke für die harte Arbeit, Grubby. Lieve Hemel. Wait, how do you know Dutch? Hey, Beer Laser, thank you so much for the 10, man. You aren't revealing it? He's already said it himself on stream. Yeah, okay, good. I figured if Loco told me personally, then that's one, but he told my mods. So I figured he's not going to expect. Not to say that my mods can't keep a secret. They can, they have. I'm just saying, I'm assuming it's not a secret. Yeah. Loco's chat already knows. Will there be any show matches with previous contestants? Well, yeah. So what I heard is Hera wants to show match the Viper, and the Viper also wants to. But the Viper wants 1 week of practice first. And obviously, they're not going to do it before the tournament. So it's going to be somewhere after. So let's see how it goes. Why has human always been the highest MMR so far? Yeah, I don't know. You can theory craft it, right? Like, you can. There's all kinds of reasons why it could happen. 1, human is OP at all levels. 2, human is only OP at this level. Okay. 3, it is a coincidence, complete coincidence. 4, I have had a subconscious bias in how I allocate players, and I've accidentally always put the player with the most potential on human. All right, that's another option. 5, it is the most fun race, and therefore the person that plays it is manifesting to be the best performing player, right? But I think coincidence is a really good explainer as well. It could be 6. It's the easiest. Yeah. I think orc decision making is harder because I don't think there's a way you can play orc that works every time against all the races. Decision making is a little harder. There's a lot of scouting and reacting. And it's kind of the same for undead. I think Night Elf and human are a little bit more straightforward to learn from what I can tell. But if you look at the second invitational, if it was about previous engine experience the most, specifically at playing melee, then Turin could win right there. Sing Sing did have engine experience from Dota 1, but not from 1-on-1. And Viper actually kicked out Sing Sing off the winner bracket. I also saw the schedule a little bit. I think my schedule didn't do Viper any favors in hindsight. So in the second streamer invitational, I had the Viper play at like 2 p.m. for his first round of winner bracket. And then his second round was at 11 p.m. I think there was like 8-hour gap in between. Not super great for a participant. Right? So I've structured it a little differently here. Now, people that start their winner bracket round in a 1-on-1 tournament will also soon after play their lower bracket round as well as their second winner bracket round. So, one squadron of 4 players will play winner brackets and then also the next part of the lower bracket. So that 4 players know, okay, we're playing on the first half of the day. And then the other 4 players are going to be on the second half of the day. The reason I didn't do it for the second streamer invitational in this way is because I greedily wanted everyone involved on the second day as well. I wanted everyone to play on day 1, and I wanted everyone to play on day 2 at least. So that even if you get eliminated on day 1, you still have a reason to come back and play on day 2. Huh? Wait, what's going on? What did I say? Wait. Grubby, you're wearing too many clothes. Undress right now. How did you know I'm wearing a second layer? I can do the sexy thing where you take your singlet off underneath the shirt without taking the shirt off. like kind of like a girl with a bra, but it's me and not sexy, and it's a wife beater instead of a bra. But I'm not gonna do it. Not without subs. What's up, Dantes? Any more coaching left? I won't be doing full-time live coaching on stream anymore, but any player that contacts me, I'll still help them to the best of my ability off stream. Yo, thank you for the sub, Almost Biley. Someone drop gifted right now. I can do that too, but the reason why I learned how to do it, because I was obese in high school and I never wanted to change in the changing room. Ah, you were obese in high school. I see. I see. I was practically underweight, like medically underweight. So we're kind of the same, Dantes, except I didn't eat and you eat. No, I haven't tried it, Frozer. Who said eat? Hera, what's up? Oh, man. Classic prediction. Classic prediction. How Hera isn't fat yet is quite a surprise. That's crazy. Now, of course, I never see anything except his head. In a show of full hatred for the AoE2 scene and how Hera doesn't want to support it, he never takes his shirt off. So we never know. Got the whole gang in chat. Yeah. So the teams have already been made. Like, I know the teams. I haven't announced them yet. And so now would be a time to ask, who do you want to have in your team, Hera? Or rather, do you have any predictions? Maybe not who you want to have. That could lead to drama. You don't have to answer, by the way. Damn, Tyler's on the tear. I think he just overtook Hera. Yeah, ever since 16 hours ago, Hera just started practicing. I wonder if he'll ever play again. It's been like 16 hours. I get Yamato, Pox, and Mary Maybe. I see. That's your prediction. Well, we'll see how it goes. Oh my God, Hera just got lapped. You snooze, you lose. You snooze, you lose. C3. Just like that. Just like that. He's still eating, guys. Don't rush him. Don't rush him. He's still eating. Wait, I'm not last place. Dante's. Holy fuck! Not last place. This is amazing news. Dante's just having his best day. But Mary still has a lot of MMR elasticity. She still gains and loses a lot per game, see? If she wins one more game, that's 34 MMR right there. And she's only behind... she just needs to win 5 games and she's overtaking Dante's again. Grubby, could you explain to me the W3 champion ladder? I don't get it at all. What do you not get? Are you confused by like the numbers under people's name? It's pretty simple. The performance in ladder is a combination of the amount of wins or games you have together with your MMR. So right now we've got Life, Medusa, rank 1, then Hitman, Jens, then Fortitude, and then Chimiko, yeah? But if I sort by MMR, it's actually Starbuck, Kaho, Jens, Soin, and then Life. But MMR alone is not enough. You'll see that these people all have very low game volume. And one thing a good ladder does is it stimulates games for all the players. And you stimulate games by giving a certain grind bonus. The more you play, the more points you get towards your ladder points and ladder rank. And so while MMR is a sign of the true champion of the ladder, in which case it is Starbuck, in order to stimulate people to play, you can give the grind bonus, and then someone like Life, who is a little lower on MMR, but still really freaking good, can get rank 1. And the reason you want to do that is because this system, this game, this Champions Ladder doesn't have MMR decay. And without MMR decay, in theory, if a new season starts, season 25, Life could play 3 games, or Starbuck could play 3 games, and then he would just be rank 1, and then he could take a 2-month vacation to Swahili, and he would be rank 1 for the entire duration of it. And because he's not playing, his MMR never has to be gambled anymore. He never has to continue proving himself. So that's how the ladder works. Many ladders have a grind bonus and an actual MMR reflection. Does it work like this for lower ranks as well? Yes, it works like this for lower ranks too. That your league goes up thanks to grind bonus. I believe that it works like that as well. You can't go to Swahili? Wait. It's a language. I mean, it's fine. Whatever. Whatever, bro. Who cares? How long are the seasons? I don't know. A few months. It's right next to Narnia and Neverland. No, it's right next to Tamil and Dutch.
Army.
I'd like to have warming up show matches to foster interaction and build relationships. Unlike OnlyFans, they barely know each other. Yeah, but we don't have time for that. As fun as that would be, the stress of the performance of the tournament, I think, is too high to ask people to focus on fun games. Focusing on fun games, while there's an actual challenge to be done in a real tournament, is a really strange distraction and dilution of the tension of the match. It would be fine if we did fun games a week ago, or before they know they're going to be in a serious tournament, but that doesn't fit anymore. And I know this because I've been in hundreds of tournaments. If a tournament org came to me and said, "Do you want to play a fun match on the morning of your tournament?" I'll say, "Hell no."
Rough timings of the weekend yet? Is it going to be afternoon and evening EU
Yes.
time? Loving the build up to the tournament.
Me too. Thank you, bro. Agree, never fun when tourney. Yes! Yes, never fun when tourney. Amen, Hera. Entertainment of the fan must be subservient to your serious performance, because that has an even higher level of entertainment eventually. Knowing that the contestants are doing their best is just awesome. Yeah, I've already scheduled the tournament schedule. Let's see. Is there anything that I'm leaking here? Yeah, I can't show everything.
That is fighting though. I like his.
Okay, don't screenshot this.
He doesn't want to go down.
Can I show this? No, I can't show this. No. But what I can say, I can show this. It's gonna be very white. Okay, wait. Dark mode. Where's dark mode?
I'm gonna get.
Wow, your APs are doing job, man.
I'm trying to place them. Should I go for in range of his citadel or?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
I don't know why it's not working, but the schedule can be found on my schedule, basically.
Shit, he's got a lot.
Just find it on the schedule.
Yeah.
It's exclamation mark schedule. It starts at 4 p.m. on Friday, my local time, and 2 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday.
Glaive throwers if you want.
Okay.
Nice.
Pox has formations.
Really cool.
You got
can make them
formations.
On, tier 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
Should
formation.
Hey, cheers. Thanks, Wako. It's not tomorrow. It's Friday, Wako.
Sit on formation.
You're really gonna make me wake up at 5 a.m. for this? He's expanding.
That's toxic.
You think so?
The thing is, guys, I would be happy to hold it a little later, but I also have to adapt to Maxim. Maxim normally goes to sleep at like 8 p.m. And so I'm starting the tournament 4 hours before when he usually sleeps, or 6 hours before when he usually sleeps, so that if he makes a deep run, he can still play.
He gave a good fight though. Oh wow, so you went.
Grubby, do you think you could have won WCG 2010 if it wasn't for the Night Elf matchup? Yeah, I was extremely desperate against Night Elf in 2010. I had no way to practice. I think I could have won even still if I just had one guy practicing with me. But literally all my Night Elf teammates, they switched to StarCraft. So I knew it's going to be about Remind. And I literally couldn't practice. And unfortunately, I'm not as good at getting better without serious pushback, like in practice. It was really hard for me to theory craft how to play better without actually being able to test it, because I needed to grind. I'm kind of a grinder as well. Like I grind and then I feel how it feels. Of course, Biles, of course. Grubby, how does being on a Warcraft 3 team work if you play against each other in one-on-one tournaments? Well, it works very similarly to office politics with you and your colleagues. You may have a project you're working on together to bring in some client or to provide services for some client, but at the end of the day, you still want your boss to favor you over your colleagues. You want to get the promotion over them. There's people you don't like, there's people you like, there's people that help you finish your responsibilities when you need a little bit of help, and then they cover for you, and there's people that won't cover for you. There's people that rat on you, and there's people that you rat on. You will cover for some, but not for others. Sometimes you will cover for someone, and it turns out that they will not cover for you. And so it was a one-way loyalty street, and then you got used. Sometimes you'll use someone else, etc., etc. It's all of that. Right? So it's about fostering relationships. Whether someone is in your team or not, you may be able to foster a good relationship where you can actually teach each other things, help each other, etc. But that does not limit itself to someone that's necessarily in your team. Someone that's in your team generally just means you're being paid by the same boss. So you're competing for the same salary, for the same potential budget. Your own teammates are your greatest enemies, sometimes. And I didn't want it to be so in some way. I did want to be the best in my team. I didn't know why I wanted that. I didn't think about money, but I did want to be the best in my team. But I did think we're going to help each other get better. And for some people that was true, and for some people it wasn't. It is what it is. Sounds toxic AF. It can be, it doesn't have to be. Right? It depends if you have trust and if you are trying to help each other and if you see value in helping each other. It's the same with streamers. I can co-stream with another streamer with the intent to steal their viewers and give nothing and seem so fun so that all their viewers will go to me and then I steal them. Or they could be doing all that to me. Or maybe you don't even think about that at all. You're just having fun. Or maybe you're actually both networking and growing from it, and you're trying to help each other, make each other look good. Like there's everything is possible, right? Everything is possible. Would you do it all again?
Would you do it all again?
Of course I would. Of course. I'm very grateful for everything that was possible, Victor. Sounds horrible. That's not how my office works. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Of course, I have never worked in an office, but I've heard stories and I've seen TV shows. Yeah, so there's going to be like really positive environment, good company culture offices, and then there's going to be worse ones. And by the way, it's the same everywhere. Like among casters, streamers, teammates in pro teams, it can be good, it can be bad, it can be healthy, it can be toxic. It depends on company culture, and sometimes a single individual can ruin the vibe. Grubby, we're at 3,800 viewers. Could you go ahead and release Team Alpha participants? Only Alpha, but I keep Omega secret. That'll show him. Smart. What's this map name? This map name is Turtle Rock. Wait, Hera went live. He's done eating. Ooh, okay. Okay. He saw he got C2. He got C2 robbed and he just instantly went live. He wasn't even going to stream today, chat. He wasn't even going to stream today. Is Turtle Rock at all similar to Eagle Rock? What is Eagle Rock? Damn, this looks sick. Wait. He's practicing 4-on-4!
Careful your...
He's practicing 4-on-4. That's so funny.
Yep.
I got one.
They're all preparing for the clan war.
Nice with the
Using my
wolves.
wolves.
He denied it. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's someone else playing. I see, I see. So he's learning 4-on-4. That's still practice, though. Watching is practicing, right?
What do you think we should do here?
I feel like we don't want to.
Oh, Eagle Rock is the song. I see.
But Mountain
Exactly.
King is also scary to poke, like you said.
Grubby,
because
the culture always comes from the top. Not trying to give you a new job, but you would be a great team leader. I don't know if I would be a great team leader. I think I have a lot to learn still when it comes to people. I would try to be a good team leader, but I would make mistakes, no doubt. And I think with practice, eventually, it could be better. But I don't think I would be the best team leader. Hopefully top 50%. I see a lot of people that would be a better team leader. Like based on just how their default baseline of how they treat people seemingly without effort. Yamato said he's doing it really seriously because he has to make up for skipping anniversary with the fiance. Yes. Yeah. Who would be better? Who would be like a really good team leader? I admire the way that like an Ampi runs a raid, for instance. Right, very calm, purposeful. I even think Soda Popping did good team leading too, by the way he organized OnlyFans Season 2. It is good to have a little measure of ruthlessness, but also some sense of fairness, because you can't just be paralyzed by the interests that are different from many different people. And then you need to be willing to make a decision. Will you be casting solo, Grubby? No, I'll be bringing in a lot of co-casters. We already have a whole list. Let me check. Let me check some of the list. Some co-casters that have been contacted and have shown to be interested include Guzu, Ampi, Sunglitters, Euthermal, Churin, Kanoff, Sing Sing, Harstem, Sol Apeman. Is there going to be a German co-caster? Do you mean like will there be German language being covered? I'm really generous with how people want to cover the event by themselves. Guzu for Maxim game? That's the plan. We need our Paladin Rifle specialist. I need there to be a Paladin Rifle apologist. Yeah, Dendy. Dendy is not 100% because he's not feeling like super well right now, so we gotta see if he's gonna be healthy enough in time. Yes, practice is required, Noonze, that's right. What?
Alright. Let's queue up, let's queue up.
Alright.
Yapping. Not enough eating, I'm still eating, but enough yapping, guys. Let's just queue up, play some Warcraft 3. Grubby's gonna reveal the teams today. Will there be a Warcraft 3 show match versus Aatrox? I talked to Grubby. Warcraft 3 show matches will be after the tournament and after my Warlords. So like from May 25th to June 1st, we'll do 1 or 2 more Warcraft show matches. June 1st onwards, I'm hosting an AOE2 Invitational, most likely with streamers. All right, we have a nice list of players.
Most likely.
It's going to be that to look forward to as well.
I may have to take a vacation in June if it's not happening.
Grubby, you don't need a plan B. I say most likely because I don't want people asking me about it every 2 seconds. That's why I say most likely. Grubby, it's like most likely on.
The
like,
mostest.
If it's off, I got shot and left in a back alley. And like the biggest question, if I actually just die in a freak accident like that, the biggest question is when's the next stream, right? It's not about the tournament. So we'll see. That would be really sad. It would be really sad, Grubby, because then there's no invitational for you. That's the main reason.
Yeah, green screen is glitching. It's because it's daylight, guys. I need a little bit of daylight.
Which is probably
I was at my computer the entire day, okay? I walked my dog, I had dinner, and for the rest I was at my computer planning tourney shit. So I need this daylight, even though it's glitching my green screen, okay? I hear noises from outside, I hear birds, and there's a bit of residual daylight. So let it glitch. Let it glitch. It's fine.
Zitro, thanks for the prime, Zitro. Appreciate that. Thanks, buddy.
He's not finding game. Nobody's playing anymore.
Very nice army. You have bears on the way too. Nice. I can give
There's
you
a
some
rainstorm
lumber
here.
back
Nice
if you
spring.
don't
Yeah,
think
there was a
you
rainstorm
want-
here earlier today as well. The chickens were getting wet.
Research finished.
I'm gonna have witch doctors and orange soon.
You have a farm? We have 14 chickens. I feel like I should do like some kind of stream goal. If we reach how many followers or something, I'll just pick up a chicken from her sleep, carry her indoors, show her on webcam, and then walk back and put her back. But it's quite a walk because it's somewhere in the garden. Did you name your chickens? Nope. Our chickens are we've got 11 brown ones that are Barnevelders, Barnevelder breed. So we just call them Barneys. Of those 11, 2 are male, so we got 2 Barney males and 9 female. We cannot make a distinction between any of those 9. And then there are 3 hybrids, hens, which are part Barnevelder and part Leghorn. And so we call, one of them is white, we call them the white one. And then there's one that looks like an eagle, so we call it the eagle. But sometimes it sounds like e-girl. So there you have it. And then there's one that's a little bit brown. And we just call that the hybrid. That's their names. Are they pets or for breeding and food? Why not? Why not both? Why not both? We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how the world is enveloping, okay? For now, they're just eggs. They're egg creators. But you never know what's going to happen.
Oh, I should not be fighting.
Hera's against an orc? Oh, here we go.
I was expanding, it was orc blind. And I was like, wait, this shit sucks. But it was just because orc was harassing me early.
It's hard to murder your pet for food. Yeah, I have no idea if we can actually do it or if we should do it. We'll see how it goes.
And he was...
Did you get chickens because of the chicken anime? First of all, no. Secondly, there's a chicken anime. I want to see it.
Alright, what's up, Hanyu? Down 3 lunches, time to go. I barely...
I would feel sad having to eat my own chicken. Yeah, me too. There's a local farm here. They have cows. They mostly sell milk. They're actually providing food. They're a small-time farm, but they're providing food for 1,000 people every week via the products that they sell. They mostly sell milk, but every now and then they sell meat as well. Now, I don't know how you get cow meat, but I think it kills the cow. And even though they are like generations of farmers, they still don't really like it. But you know, it's part of it. It grows on trees. So wouldn't that be nice?
Let's get this guy up. There you go.
I grew up with pets we ate in rural Idaho. We never named them something cute. We named them after the occasion they were going to be eaten at. Wow. I mean, that's how you want to do it with kids. You don't want to...
Happy 7 months.
You don't want to like spoil Christmas for kids. Just let them know what the world is like when they're a kid, and they will never get hypocritical like the rest of us. That's how you want to do it with kids? No. I'm not saying name the kids after the occasion they're going to be eaten at. What the fuck, man? No. No, don't eat humans at all, chat. Don't eat humans. Yo, thank you for the sub, Bojiki, Dotores Zone, Lou, Victor, Kronos, and Benbo. Someone linked Jinxie finding out about Warcraft?
Is Dantes ready, bro? 2v2 every rank with Dantes. Let's see how this shit goes. Is Dantes ready? Oh my god, he's warming up? Is he
Cancer.
What the actual fuck is my fucking teammate doing, bro? What the legitimate fuck is my teammate doing, bro?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What game is this? Isn't this Smite? I think this is Smite.
What the hell? What are we even saying here, man? Everything that exists right now is because of Warcraft 3, the greatest game of all time. Everything comes from this. Smite, Fortnite, Minecraft, everything. We had the original map editor, we had the sandbox, this is what the kids was playing.
Or is this World of Warcraft? What?
Close! Very close. Nice one. That's a good intuitive leap by Jinxie. Very
I'll
close.
make one more ghoul. Probably not much more though. Replenishment potion I'm going to pop right after this camp. And I'm going to go look for the opponent right away. So I'm going to pop it right now. As soon as it's done, it's not greed. Right now. And then I'll take all of these. And now we're going to look for my opponent. He's probably creeping this if he's still creeping.
Man, I need to teach
He's in the
Jinxie
center
a
as well.
history
We can
lesson.
definitely attack that.
And teach him some Warcraft 3. I've seen how good he is at League. Warcraft 3 wouldn't be much of a leap to learn.
Kill that guy. Back to some of these headhunters. We've got tons of mana.
Jinxie for Altar of Champions 2. Done. Still need him to reply to my Twitter DMs. But once he does, I think he's a lock. Yo, Timeless Vagabond, thanks for the 66 months. That's some good coiling. His League tournament had like 500k viewers at some point. Wasn't it a million?
I didn't lose too many goals, I don't think. It's more or less okay. And go for the Lich.
How long do you think it would take for Hera to get to 2k MMR?
Yeah, perfect. Nice stuff.
He did this in 3.5 weeks. I think he could do it in a year.
Goals.
I see 1 or 2 years in chat. I think he could do it in a year.
Oh, this guy got caught. That's really bad.
Especially if I keep coaching him.
The situation here.
If nobody's allowed to coach him, me nor anyone else, it all depends on. I mean, he's got the foundations already. He would just have to watch Happy replays and then just play like Happy.
And then once these two goals come, we can go ahead and fight this. So this one's pretty hard, I think. But it should be doable.
Yeah, the biggest hurdle for Hera would be not studying.
Have to queue the low HP here.
I've never heard an explanation for why Hera doesn't study. He likes grinding, obviously. And this camp is too hard, by the way. He likes grinding, but I can only imagine that in some way he finds it boring. Like, he's not the only person I know that doesn't like studying. I think he needs to work on his creep routes a little bit more. It's crazy. Did he forget that level 7 creeps have execute?
That was really bad. I just lost again.
Level 7 turtles have both spikes and execute, which means that they will target the lowest units if that unit HP is like lower than 30%. So any of those 1 HP ghouls that he brings back in will instantly get retargeted by the turtle. So that was a retargeted camp to creep right now.
Sunk cost fallacy.
Imagine if Hera had spent like 1/4 of the time Pox did trying to understand things. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like, it's not just, it's not just if he did it. It's like, does he want to do it? Is he someone that would ever want to do it? Because a large part of your skill progression actually comes down to your desire to do things. Motivation. Right? I remember there was copers. When I was competing actively, there were copers that would say, if I played as much as you did, or
We get quads, which is nice.
Like I'm just bored. If I played more, then and I'm always thinking like, okay, cool. You know, keep talking.
You never know, we can still win.
You don't have the motivation. It's all fake. It's all real. It's only in your imagination. But I realized a lot of people, they get bored and they get burned out, and that's fine. And then you should switch. That's all fine. But it means that they cannot do it. There is no, I could do it if only I wanted to.
Nice. The only issue is
like for instance, right now, could I be top 20 Warcraft 3 of the pro scene? Could I be top 10? It would be very, very hard. And that is if I'm completely motivated. If I'm not motivated, and I'm not doing it, which means I'm not motivated to even try, it's impossible. Right? If I had full motivation to do it, I think top 20 is realistic. But if you don't, then what are we even talking about? Bobby Fischer once said there were two types of chess players, calculators and studiers, and he was both. Yeah, I read the same thing in a sports psychology book about tennis players. It was a coach that... he wrote a sports psychology book and he coaches tennis people. And he said there were like type A players and type B players. Type A was like the kind of person that have like an insane good service game. And they just hit so hard that they just win a whole bunch of their points immediately with their initial serve. And then you had like the thinkers. They play like a clever by the net game, do like the short lob, the unexpected. They can anticipate how the opponent is going to react, where he's going to be. The brainy players. Yes, the inner game of tennis. Yeah, exactly. That's the one. That's what I read to try and get better at Warcraft and Starcraft. And then there's the type B players that are the brainy players, and then you've got people that are both. And then he would name like some top tennis stars, like world champs, that they are both. They have a really good service game, and they can hit very hard, but they're also brainy.
Don't go for them, unless.
When Lich hits with Orb for the first time, does the hit damage include armor reduction by Orb already, or only the next attack? That's a really good question. I've wondered often. I've never tested it. Does anyone know?
I probably want one more statues just so I can...
I don't know, actually.
Get a 2 destroyer more.
Grubby, how did you choose the players for the tournament?
At this point,
we're way past that, man. We explained that many times already. I mean, I started with trying to find 8 league streamers. I just started cold calling people. I just contact a lot of different league streamers, and then eventually it grew to what it is now.
I think in the shop though, actually. Ban invul and a heal scroll and Lich. Oh, the tune. What the hell?
Yes, but like I said, motivation is part of your inclination to do something. It's not just talent and hard work. There's also motivation, Calardo. The motivation gets you to hard work without burning out. Is it too late to sign up for the tournament? Asks Bloody John. Oh god! No, don't bring the goal back! Oh! Oh! He should have just let the goal die! Kill his ass. Yeah, Unk. I'm just gonna screenshot Hera, the heal ward. That's crazy.
Yeah, really bad fight. That's basically GG. Alright, GG. We messed that up in many more than one ways, but that's okay.
Chad, wouldn't it be cool if you could send like pictures?
Yeah, pulling the camp was really bad, but too many mistakes that game.
To streamers? Like, you know how you guys always backseat streamers? What if you could take a screenshot and then you could like put arrows and stuff? You forgot a tome right here! Wouldn't that be cool?
Really good game.
Yes, it wouldn't be abused at all. No, what if you could only screenshot the streamer's screen and add arrows? That's it. You couldn't like add penises or something.
So my plan was to Quo Nova back up morph the statues, but then I got caught creeping the other camp somehow. and I got stuck between a rock and a hard place. I wasn't.
I can
supposed to-
still draw with arrows. Okay. You could still draw naughty things with arrows. Makes sense. I would still draw a penis with arrows. Try and stop me. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Guys, wouldn't it be cool if you could draw penis and
was
send
really
them
good.
to streamers? No, it would not be. It would not be.
Should I do more of that? And the creeping was pretty good until the end. I think that was solid. Yeah, overall, I would say I'm pretty happy with that game.
You could still draw a lighthouse, yeah.
You give, yeah, that's 5 minutes long. We just let it kind of cycle at the bottom right. I'm like, sorry guys, I just, you know.
Oh, that's music. Tyler streaming. Wait, he got rated by tracking Tyler. Nice. Wait, that's crazy. So Tyler played 7 games off stream, winning 6 out of 7. Naturally. Goes live with League. And tracking Tyler stays live for the 20 minutes it requires for him to come live. Maybe even an hour, and then raids him at the start of it. That's a loyal follower. Why does he play off stream? Tyler gets a little bit tilted sometimes when he feels like he's not doing as well as he would like, as he knew that he could, and he's streaming at the same time as well. It's difficult to absorb backseating from chat when you're playing an RTS in any meaningful way, when you don't know who's telling the truth, and so it becomes an extra stress factor.
Seeing when he starts, this is kind of an expo map.
And because of Tyler's history and interesting, let's say, hype-creating behavior, a lot of people feel like they are... probably there are more people, also because of his large audience, and because of his incendiary hype behavior sometimes. A lot of people feel like it's fun to snipe him and do naughty things as well. -1 goal on the easiest camp.
I really wasn't focused. I don't know what happened there.
Hera isn't playing peak form yet. Yes, I'm entitled to stream sniping Ghost Tyler. Yeah, there you go. How many viewers do we have on YouTube? 900. Technically, we're over 5k CCV already, if we count YouTube as well.
That was not great.
But I meant Twitch CCV anyway. Yeah, I was about to say there's no way you didn't think people were stream sniping him. The thing is, Tyler would know the best, because if he's... if you play while streaming and you have a certain feeling for what that feels like, and then you play when not streaming and it feels significantly different, then you kind of know that there's something going on, right? This is really good for Hera, by the way, but he has to summon skeletons. He correctly identified it as a cataclysmic event that needs defensive positioning. He did let the item go, but he really should be summoning skeletons. This guy's doing a double crypt rush and stealing the rest of the camp and the item. That's a lot of summons. Hera immediately needs double Nerubian, and he needs to spam Dark Ritual and Nova. That's so many units. He needs full Nerubs. Every ghoul kill is a kill. Every ghoul kill helps. Oh, that's a sacrificial dagger, ritual dagger. Oh god, level 2. Could be a single impale. I tried this against someone yesterday and they held. It was quite a tough hold for them. This is a strong build. I don't think we're doing it. It's a numbers thing.
You might just be dead here, I guess.
Grubby, did you see Hera's game against Dreadlord? Yes, it was so good. It was so good. I saw it. So because the enemy ghouls regen so much as well, it's very important to get kills here, to confirm kills. And he needs Nova level 2 and non-stop ritual. Honestly, this is way easier to perform than to defend. which is why I do this when I'm against someone that's higher elo than me. I always do double crypt, crypt lord all in, if I think like, oh man, I can't beat this guy normally. Why aren't you doing any more live coaching? My brother in Christ, I am so busy this week already. I always stop live coaching 3 days before the tournament. It's been the same every time. There's just way too much things to do and to organize to be able to focus like this anymore. Wait, he's kind of holding. Isn't he? Or is he? He's not mining right now. Grubby, why aren't you doing any more 6-hour Slay the Spire streams? I do want to, but there's been too many other things to focus on. I told you guys a month ago, I have to focus on the Invitational and on Warcraft.
My last acolyte?
I can't play Age of Empires 2, Heroes of Might and Magic Golden Era, and Slay the Spire as much as otherwise I would if it was just normal times. And we're all happy about it, right? It's good stuff. Oh, oh my god, he's eating Hera's body. He's eating Hera's bodies. Grubby, why don't you have 72 hours in a day? Yeah. Dude, it would be so tiring though to have that many hours in a day. Oh my god, he just unsummoned it? You can just TP. You have a TP. Just TP.
That's okay.
Didn't use Rod.
Hello, first time on the stream. Hello, welcome, Happy Beaver. Thank you, Night Skull, for the 44 months. Appreciate it.
Hello, first time in the stream. Happy Bear. Why no armor skill? I don't think you can afford armor there. I think spamming Frostnova is correct. Oh, cool. Pox is in another one-on-one. Let's take a look. I think Hera, once Hera's in good shape again tonight, he will like go on like a 5 or 10 game win streak. Oh, lightning shield. But sometimes he's not there yet and he just needs to grind through it. Wait, does he know lightning shield? Yeah, he does. It was just a mistake. Oh, he's Night of Mirror, so he's doing Jens build again. Have you seen Tyler's last game against Beastmaster? No, I don't think so. We just dropped 600 viewers. The thing is, I don't think we were at 4.6. Ever since, like, I don't know, half a year ago, there's been this thing on Twitch where it goes up and down 500. I think it's when it runs an ad. There's automatic ads, and when it runs, either what's happening is that 600 people close the stream, or it momentarily counts them double because Twitch doesn't want to show that... I mean, I don't know exactly. Like maybe like when you leave into an ad and go back, you get counted double. There is a delay in reporting viewers left.
I did something,
so for instance,
like correct.
For instance, right? If I now belched and farted at the same time very loud and it was so disgusting that everyone wanted to leave the stream, I wouldn't see that within seconds because it only updates every now and then. It may take like 2 minutes to see the effect. Yeah. Try it? No, I can't. All I'm saying is there is like a delay in reporting viewers left, and I don't know, there's something happening where sometimes you see like an upswing of 400 or 500 or it goes down by 400 or 500. I'm assuming it has something to do with how viewers get counted. Yeah, just plus 400 minus 500. So the way that I evaluate how many people there are is like the average between, or like the floor of what it sometimes shows, or the peak of it. I don't know. Yeah, now, look, it just went 4.6, 3.9, 4.3, and now it's 4.9 or 5. So, like, how did that organically actually happen? I don't think it really happened like that.
I need to counter expo, so this is weird. This is very weird, and I don't think what I'm doing is smart here, but that's kind of okay, I guess.
4.7.
I never made Ancient of Wind. I'm trolling. Ancient of Wind is really late.
We can't build.
And I need a shop. And maybe we try
Yo,
to go
Grubby,
do
love the
something.
dedication that Hera and Yamato have for the tournament. Pure respect for the daily grind. They really set a standard for these tournaments. Yeah. Yeah.
I
It
need
was
to make a Hunter's Hall.
There's always several grinders. This feels like the highest overall skill we've had yet. I feel fearful. I think it is the closest. Logically, the second streamer invitational that had a lot of RTS or strategy game player also clocked pretty high in MMR. I think maybe the highest skill was in the second invitational.
The fuck?
But I think it's the closest MMR contest. This time around. Shadow Melt! Entangle level 1. Really good destruction, but the guys had an expansion all this time. And I wonder to what degree Pox has acknowledged and noticed it and is making a plan for it. Because...
He's gonna buy Mercs, I'm pretty sure.
Have you guys heard him
didn't
say
buy
it?
Mercs.
Oh, there's an enemy with an expansion. Why is Sing Sing so good? Sing Sing is just a really good gamer. Lol, into this priest. He said I need to counter expand? Okay, so he's very aware of it. Grubby, would you suggest for a new orc player to stick with one strategy and practice fundamentals or adapt for every
I lost,
matchup?
like, all my
I think you
archers,
should
though.
stick with one strategy. Always Blade Master Mirror Image Creep and adapt, or always Farseer Headhunter and adapt. I think those two are the best for a beginner.
Not ready for it.
It was easier
And
to get
that
Elo
might
back
cost
then.
me the game,
I
I'm
do
not
feel
really
like the level is higher. Like for the same MMR that we see, I feel like the level is higher. So maybe the second and this one is not really very far apart.
On your mark.
Grubby, do you think previous participants were more talented, or in this season it's a lot harder to grow in Elo? Talent, motivation, and hard work, guys. They are the trifecta that leads to performance. How do you know who is the most talented? Motivation is almost like talent. What is talent? Talent is your natural ability to gain skill in something.
This is
But-
not good though.
But
He
your
has-
motivation is a huge determinant for whether you will ever even try. And so I feel like motivation, like your natural interests, are a part of talent. This is a theory, a pet theory that I've had for a long time, and I've never really had a podcast where I debate it into detail with someone, and it's not quite the same as saying it to Twitch chat because I have an advantage of having a voice and you guys can only type. But I think talent and motivation are very closely together. And the more motivation you have, the less discipline you need. But you always need discipline for the final part. And basically, discipline will help all along the way. But if you have really high motivation, you will need far less discipline than someone else. Isn't talent just an IQ? Well, IQ is a metric of,
I don't think I can justify scroll appealing yet, though.
of children doing puzzles. It is a type of intelligence that is definitely not the only one, for sure.
He's creeping.
Can there be a show match between Clan War winning team and plus versus Grubby the coach? I don't have any time for adding show matches to this tournament. It's already a very packed schedule. I'm expecting broadcast days the shortest of 4 or 5 hours for the Clan War, and the longest it could be 12 hours. But the actual planning that I made, the best possible prediction that I can, is 6 hours, maybe 7 for the first day, and 8 to 9 hours for the second and third day.
Nature's Blessing too. Need so much, man. I need a creep right now, but
I always hate it when someone is doing
yeah.
something exceptionally well and people
I
say
don't
so
wanna-
talented. Yeah, it can be at its worst a hand wave away of the effort required to get there.
Waiting on you. Fair enough.
But it is also not completely irrelevant.
Our turn.
There's going to be tasks that are far more difficult for me to gain skill
there
in
is.
than for some of you.
That's what I did not want. Fuck.
All of you have something that you can gain skill in far easier than I in a multitude of different things. And so,
I see. He's doing exactly
in
what
that
I
sense,
should have been doing.
it would be more impressive if someone for whom it is difficult to gain skill to actually do it. But it's very hard to prove it as well, because we also don't even see each other's private process of improvement,
Can I do one more?
including the work you did on your own mental.
Archer. His production is crazy right now.
No, it's
Which
practice,
is
Carlos.
incredibly bad. And he's bunkering down here.
Any confirmed casters for the tourney? Yep. Talent is also your body. Yeah, talent is also your body. For instance, you have talent at running if you have long legs or whatever, or good knees or
He's going
ankles or
Master
whatever.
Dads.
So it's genes,
Actually, okay.
but it's also the way your brain works, right? Your body and your brain. Grubby, what do you lack talent in? I'm not that good at moving in 3D space in games.
He gets much bigger army supply.
So like
this is
any
really dangerous.
3D platforming,
He's
3D
been off on me
RPGing,
for an
3D
extra,
shooter
like, 10
game.
minutes, so
I move in that space far less comfortably than in the
not
isometric view of Dota and Warcraft. I'm a 2D Andy. No, I can do orthographic projection. Orthographic projection, 2D. It's the 3D space. That one is hard.
hippos have no ups either. It's
You reach
incredibly
60
bad.
WoW. You reach level
And
60 in
he's
WoW
attacking
Classic.
right
True.
now.
I'm very talented in World of Warcraft. I reached level 60. Yeah, I saw it, Warren. Really nice. I think it stems from your lack of playing 3D games. Yes, but it also stems from my lack of interest in playing them, because I had plenty of opportunity to play 3D games. Because we had those games as kids, and my brothers played them, and I played them, and I didn't enjoy them, and therefore I didn't rehearse the skill. Who do you think are the top 3 favorites in the tournament? I mean, it's really simple. You can just look at the MMR. MMR is a pretty good predictor. But the great thing about stats and MMR is you can just do better than the stats. Worst thing I ever did as a pro player is to read forums and statisticians and predictions, because you can outperform the stats. And you start trying to gauge your own chances by some esports journalist saying you have a 20% chance to win. It's not good for your mental. It's really good to be delusional if you want to win and do well. Especially if you're like, if you have less chance to win, it's amazing to be delusional. Because now you actually have hope that you can win, even though you don't. And then you actually believe it all the way until you actually do it by accident. Why this season they have lower MMR but they don't look worse? I think people actually got better, even in a year. People got better, in general. By the way, Pox today score 8-0. Kinda unfortunate, the lag. He still has Pound Turtle, so... This game is 8-1. No, I think it looks good for Pox. If he wasn't lagging, I think he's actually winning. The guy's making dry ads, which is not a good army to go for. He's basically not using his Dark Ranger that much. He just needs to TP out, heal from Moonwell, and then go back home. What Pox needs here is time. But it is not on his side. He's playing this kind of goat though.
Yeah, I'm not winning this, sadly.
No,
This
you're
is
fine, you're fine. Just go heal. The guy isn't even abolishing. You just need to go heal.
It's gonna take the expo. camp is
Grubby,
good.
S4, the Dota
Going
one,
with
is the
the
fastest
homie.
person I've ever seen at picking up and becoming amazing at every game he tries. His variety streams were so cool. Wait, does he not stream anymore?
Okay.
S4? I think S4 seemed like a very smart guy, yeah. I I used to think that...
Months to the grub. A sub to the grub. What?
Thank you so much, Matrix.
That's right, baby. Grub
Nope,
grub
don't do
gets
that,
the
just do
sub.
that.
Cheers, man.
Thanks, Matrix. I used to think that RTS players are far better than MOBA players because obviously we play the harder game, we control way more units, so I didn't have that much respect for people like Loda and Dendi and Sing Sing and so on. Because I thought, yeah, you know, it's not an RTS. They're just controlling one unit. Big deal. But time and time again, I've seen that people that play Dota 2 at high level are actually really talented gamers
Production going and
at other games that I previously perceived to be more difficult than the one that they play. So I was wrong, and I had a bias about my own speciality, which is classic. That is such a classic. To overvalue what you learned against what someone else learned. This looked like a sick fight. This looked like a really cool fight. Holy crap. Oh my god, let's watch this.
You left item? Regeneration, no, he dropped another item.
Oops. You ever watch Faker play League? He moves the camera like he's playing RTS. Yeah, I think Faker would own me in half a year of practice of Warcraft 3, probably. Top Koreans at games, something else. They already play from a very competitive environment. Faker played StarCraft before? Oh wow, I see. Grubby, I have a tough question. When you play human against orc in tier 3... Okay, wait. He has Tauren and Resurrection. I, as a human, have Hippogriffs. Oh, very impressive. Very impressive. How did you get the Night Elf melee flyer? But he blocks them with Kamikaze Bats. I can never win that tier 3 match. What should I do? Well, you're wrong. You can win that. Right? So, double Bats blow up 1 Griffin. Okay? Let's do a little maths. You were saying I have hippogriffs, but you meant griffins are 280 gold. And 2 bats kill 1 griffin, but cost 160G each. 320G. 320G is more than 280G, so it's a bad trade for orc. However, griffin as a level 4 unit gives 85 XP. So...
Or just be delusional and you can win anything.
Yes, works for this guy too. So paying 40G for 85 XP is really, really good. So it's still a good trade. Also, bats have AoE damage. 550 main, 140 AoE, I believe. So if 8 bats blow up 16 griffins, sorry, 4 griffins, they may kill extra griffins on the side for free outside of this trade. So from the first looks of it, it looks like using bats against griffins is just amazing. And that is true when they're unupgraded. But the problem is unstable concoction, which is 140 damage main AoE, does not scale from upgrades. That's problem number 1. Okay? It does not scale from upgrades. Armor on griffins does block bat damage, both main and AoE. So 0-1, 0-2, 0-3. Suddenly you need 3 to 4 bats per griffin. Then there's armor scroll, devotion scroll. This is probably 3. Now you need 4 bats. There's inner fire. That's 6 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 is 14 armor. Wait, 5? 16 armor. which is like, I don't know, minus 50% damage. So now you need like 4 to 5 bats. Okay? And it's not a good trade at all. Now you're paying like 800 gold to kill one griffin that's 280. And you may say, well, you still get XP. Yes, but there's an amount of griffins that you'll have if you do things right that will beat higher level heroes. There is a second problem. Okay, this was problem number 1. Problem number 2. If 2 bats blow up a griffin, bats die, griff die, 40 gold more for orc, but 85 XP more for orc. Okay. However, if 2 bats exist and do not yet blow up a griff, which exists, what is their role? Bat has 17 siege damage, 325 HP, and 200 range. Light armor. Griffin has 50 magic damage, 885 HP, 400 range or something, splash. Okay, so Griffin is going to do 100 damage on heavy armor creeps, whereas bats do 17. Bats can kill buildings, but so can griffins. So the problem number 2 as an orc is that you need to make that explosion happen as soon as you have bats, as often as you can, to scale up your heroes. Because if you have 16 bats and you're waiting for 8 griffins to come near, then the 8 griffins are power creeping, whereas the bats will actually die to creeps without great effort and not even creep that fast. Right? And the problem number 3 is... Problem number 3, human expands earlier. So they start with more money. And they reach higher cost efficiency after a number of these armor upgrades that come in. So I'm not saying it's easy, but you said you don't have a chance with griffins. That is wrong. I'm not saying it's easy. Your goal as a human is to delay the battle for as long as possible until you get more armor upgrades. Or to attack early enough before Bat Rider numbers become high enough to counter the griffins thanks to your earlier expansion. So you can either do fast expo into a healthy tech to tier 3 that doesn't overinvest in towers, and then get your griffins out, and then you hit an early 60-65 pop attack that kills heavy armor burrows or takes a fight, and you Holy Light or Staff of Sanctuary some griffins that are getting hit by some bats, which is, by the way, another way that griffins can outsustain bats of equal cost if you staff them in between 2 bat explosions, right? Either you do an early 65 pop timing before there's enough bats, or if you're both getting to 80 pop, make sure you've got 0-3 armor and devotion aura level 1 at least with protection scroll. And then spread your bats. Spread out your griffins, I should say, so that at the very least, when the fight starts, quickly spread your griffins, you're not taking that much splash damage. Let's watch this cool fight. Grubby, you were friends with Fav, right? Yeah. And the legendary Fuji Speed. No, Fuji Speed was Fury, actually. Does he still play? They both don't play. Thank you for explaining to me. You're the best, Grub. Alright, good luck, man. Fun fact, Griffin's level 5. But they give 85 XP, no? Not 100? 115? Oh, shit. Even though they're only 4 supply. Interesting. XP was always level-based? Yeah. And in 90% of the cases, XP and level are the same. The level of XP and the supply that they cost, but not always. Like Wind Rider now is level 3, even though he has supply 4. Griffin is supply 4, but is level 5 apparently. Level 4-3 against 4-3, Tauren Headhunter. This is Mary Maybe tactic. This is a pretty good micro by Hera. He's kiting away from the Taurens. Yeah, much better. Oh my god, wait, Hera did much better micro here than before. He's Novaing the backline while targeting the front line. Very nice. Yes, coil his ass. Wow. Wait, that was actually so well handled. That was an insane fight by Hera. Did a view bot just go from 4 to 5? Bro, I have never touched anything like that.
Let's move up and look for this.
A lot of my satisfaction from streaming isn't for money, it's for validation and that people are enjoying the stuff. And viewbots would ruin that for me. I like to look at it to see if I'm doing well as well. It's like a competition. But if it's happening across the board to people, then I don't know. Okay?
My destroyers are low. Let me queue the destroyer just so I don't lose him fast.
Viewbot reporting for duty. People are paying more attention to the CCV than usual today. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder why.
For this, so I might just sell it. And let's buy.
I know it's weird, Thunderhorn. Viewer numbers are also affected by how many people type in chat recently. Yeah, that's crazy. By the way, I didn't talk about this on stream, but did you guys know recently the CEO of Twitch, they said they've been hearing reports or they've been knowing that there have been people that are viewbotting a lot, actually. And there's always the risk of punishing someone because you don't know whether they did it to themselves or they're being maliciously botted. Which, by the way, malicious botting costs money. So I think it's relatively rare for people to want to do that. And then they said they're gonna look at channels that are doing it, and then they're gonna view cap them. That will be the way to solve it. They're gonna view cap them, hit it where it hurts. You want higher number, now you're not gonna get it. It's such a strange solution, no? Oh, that's crazy, Louis.
On her, but maybe I just can't afford that.
Malicious botting has been a thing in the past when you used to be able to get banned for it, but they haven't banned for view botting it forever. I don't know. I don't really like to focus on it too much. Pretty sneaky expansion.
Give me the free HP.
30 XP?
Another shop here, but I think we want to go for Pit Lord here. It's actually really strong. We're going to go over 50, but that's because we're going to start fighting.
How does it solve malice? It doesn't. It's kind of like saying, there have been too many people falsely accused of murder, so we're going to stop capital punishment. Instead, we'll lock you up for life. But it's like, that's still a problem. You could still be punished for a false positive, right? Even though, like, view cap ain't as big of a punishment. Of course, viewbotting is not like murder, but it's close. I think my mods have enough of it, chat. Alright. Let's stop the spam. Alright. Like murder isn't an extreme enough of an example, you mean? Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of Spirit Link that needs to get dispelled. Does the Orc have Expo, or is this just how big of an army he got? Oh, those destroyers getting hit by Zerkins is very bad.
His army's countering me so hard.
With Blade level 5, that's a tough army to fight against. But I feel like Orc has Expo. Viewbotting is actually anti-murder. You're creating people. Fake people, though. True. Instead of -1, +1. He'll scroll, he'll scroll. Nice. Really nice for Hera that the blade is AFK on tower, but he's losing even so. Because he's not Spirit Link removing the torrents and hitting them with destroyers. They're just gonna die in like one hit, yeah.
Whoa, what? He crit me.
Yeah, that's Blade level 5, baby. Yo, Marshmallow, thank you for the 38 months. How's it going, Marshmallow?
Mana pot on Lick was completely useless as well, sadly.
Yeah, this is a hard game.
Got a free kill here.
Wait, by now
We're
I'm
dead now.
10 minutes behind Hera's live stream. This is in the past. I think he can. How does he play zoomed in like this? I mean, it's kind of important for Micro to zoom in sometimes. Can he recover? I don't think so because I think Orc has an expo. But we can just fast forward. Orc has
Also,
no expo?
because she would have already been out.
Wait.
Just-
Yeah, Orc has expo. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think we lose. Pretty safe to say that. I think we lose.
He saw Firelord insta-quit next game? Wait, why? What's wrong with Firelord? Oh, Lich isn't back yet.
At this point, it's too hard to kind of kill him.
Tough game. He did some good fights, but it's tough.
Yeah, I'm okay with just resigning straight up. Aggro. And we lost the ghoul as well. I don't know why that ghoul always dies, because I right click him away every time. And I also take away the aggro. I guess the blood
Rough
loss is
start
causing
today.
a problem there. Well, he's probably just gonna attack my base.
Grubby, let's talk about Chain Lightning. Against someone that has Ruined Bracers. Reduction is 30% due to hero spell resistance and 33% on top thanks to the item. So is it 180 x 0.7 x 0.67? And why 67? Oh, 33 reduction. Yeah. Yeah, I think the outcome is from what I remember 54%. Let me see. 1 times 0.7 times 0.67. Oh, 47. Oh. I think this is correct though. I think you get 47 damage from a coil level 1 if you have bracers. It's multiplicative, right? Yeah, additive would be stronger because then it would be 33 plus 30. It would be 1 times 0.6. Wait. No, that's. Wait. 1 divided by. Yeah. You either take 37 or 47 damage. All right. You get 47%. Yeah. Oh. Damn. Despair. I think Hera gets nervous too, chat. Wait, what's going
Most
on?
participants aren't playing one hero. Yeah, the more heroes you play, the more your micro for individual things will start to falter.
That's true in League of Legends too.
If you went for Firelord, your Warden would eat shit. Why? I just buy AMS and cleanse his Soulburn.
Just
Stun is
AMS.
like a hard counter. I don't think I can cleanse out of stun.
Have you reached a verdict?
You know, I mean, you're not like wrong in a sense, but like Firelord's also giga squishy, so.
He just won. Yeah, he's staying in the game and yap.
Help me.
I can watch Yamato only with 1 step behind, like this.
How do we scout?
Additional advantage, you don't get that stupid overlay he has.
Help you.
I don't know how to scout.
Do you require aid, human?
Invis on the footy.
Help me. Help you. If you.
Hey, he already does that, Saudigabak. He already creeps second hero while warded. Excuse me. Excuse me. That was.
Get down,
I don't know where that came from.
This better be.
Minus 500 viewers.
This better be good.
I can hardly wait. Give me something to do. Get on.
Will it be?
Yes, ma'am. Well,
Yeah, I'm leaving. That was too much. That's what it is.
Help you.
what is it now? Give me something to do. Brilliant.
I hecking love Farseer Naga. He plays against this guy a lot. This guy always lames. With Raiders and Wyverns. You love to see it. Did you see the clip where Dante's almost pukes while doing Lika? No, I didn't see. What the hell?
Well,
Well.
Kick down, Sparky.
I'm not sure I want to see it actually.
Do you require aid? Human?
Guys, shall I just count the YouTube viewers so that we can get past the announcement?
Help me.
It's too much.
help
Hello, gotta go. What is it now?
you. Kick down,
Yes,
Sparky.
yes, yes. No, someone said no. Grubby, I just broke up with my girlfriend. Thanks for the stream.
This better be good.
I don't know what to say to that. Like, is that a good thing, a bad thing? It could be really good. It depends if it was. I mean, you didn't think it's good. You I have no idea. Congrats, like, good riddance. I don't know. My stream is a good thing. Okay.
Warcraft 3 is eternal.
I see, I see. It doesn't feel good, maybe it is. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well,
Help
can't really get into it because we would never understand.
Do you require aid? Human?
Wow, he heal scrolled for a single Wind Rider. Oh my god. It's a big army, but... Oh, Invista! Invista Aracus Magus. Invis! No, he's too slow. Wait, that's really bad. Grubby, my girlfriend left me because she wants to be with one of the contestants. Could you coach me to win her back? Nice novelty post. He tried. He should change the hotkey for Invis. Yeah, it's still an I, right? I think I changed it to E recently, like a year or two ago.
Help me. Help you.
Let me play some hype music.
I can hardly wait.
Do you require aid?
What is a fucking shop here? Fuck me.
Give me something to do. More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required. Get on with it.
This is so emotional, actually. This is so emotional. My son, Altar of Champions, May 15th, a clan war. We've got our team captains. Let me see. We've got Tyler 1 and Hera, our two team captains for Team Alpha and Team Omega. But how are the 6 participants gonna be distributed among these teams? I have looked at all the different conditions, including social compatibility, race, gender, length, MMR skill, training amount, everything. Everything! And I've disregarded all the inappropriate categories. Any of those that you think are inappropriate categories to judge someone by, I've disregarded them. I've only looked at their Warcraft race, their MMR and social compatibility and content. Most of all, content. Alright. Are you ready? For the big reveal, here it is. The altar has spoken, alliances are forged. We've got Team Alpha, Tyler 1, Mary Maybe, Yamato Cannon, and Simply. And Team Omega, Hera, Pax, Dantes, and... Who will win the clan war on Friday? GG. Oh, hi, Pox. All right, the groups are made. I wonder what everyone thinks. The teams are imbalanced? They are not. The MMR is very, very close to each other. The MMR is perhaps within 50 points, and over the last few days has been within 50 points. Occasionally, the MMR split between these teams has been 1% apart. I've achieved several goals with this. Tyler 1 and Mary maybe on the same team, I think is Cinema. I think we've got a relatively calm captain in Hera, with the calm and plotting power of Pox, Maxim, the stalwart paladin rifle player. Of course, I've avoided Dante's and Tyler 1 on one team, which would create comms that wouldn't leave much space for the third and fourth. Dante's against Tyler 1 would be pretty Cinema as well. Of course, if you look at the MMR, we've got 4 people that are very close to each other in Elo. Hera, 1300, 1300, 1300, 14. As long as 2 of those are on one side and 2 of them are on another, it's Gucci. Right? They're very close to each other. And some people may have expected that I was going to put 4 races on each side. I never said that I would do that. I never thought it was important. In fact, I could have done 2-2. AA versus AABB versus CCDD. And I think that's fine. By the way, some of these ELOs, they switched today. I'm not going to keep changing the teams just because they're taking over each other. From now on, it's decided. From now on, they can start making their plans about who they're going to send for 1-on-1, who are they going to send for 2-on-2, who are they going to send for the 4-on-4. Because the opening match is, you could send a 1-on-1 champion. You could send the highest elo guy first, okay? In this case, the people that would qualify for that would be Pox versus Yamato Cannon. By their MMR right now. Right now we've got Yamato and Tyler on team 1 and we on team Alpha. And we've got Hera and Pox on the second team. Yeah? So right now, if you just send your highest MMR opponent, it would be Pox against Yamato Cannon. And Pox is only 120 MMR behind. And when you look at the racial win rates, Yamato Cannon's MMR is a result of every matchup. Night Elf is actually his second worst matchup at 50%. And everything is over 50, but it means that at least 100 MMR is thanks to his Orc matchup. So that would be a pretty close match between the two of them, actually, based on stats. And stats aren't everything. Stats are just how you do on average on ladder. Whereas in the actual tournament, you are able to study each other's style and try to come up with special builds to counter each other. Okay? Then if we look at Pox's win rates for different races, Pox that's actually his best matchup, human. So even though Pox is 120 MMR lower, I think once you factor in the win rates, I think they're actually dead even. So that's something you could do for the first match. Hera could send Pox, and Tyler could send Yamato, and I think it'll be 50-50 based on the stats. Though, everyone is allowed to outperform the stats, by the way, with special practice. Now, you can also send yourself. You can just send yourself for ego purposes. Perhaps Hera will claim the first match. Perhaps Tyler 1 will claim the first match, right? There is another thing you could do. You could send a sacrifice. Now, wouldn't be me that says who among the team here would be a sacrifice. It wouldn't be me. But let's say in theory, if it was Dante's for Team Omega. Hera could send Dante's first, absorbing Yamato Cannon or Tyler 1, or simply whoever's going to get sent. And maybe then Dante's would struggle to win that. But in doing so, you are saving other players for later. Why is that important in this format? That is because whoever plays this one-on-one cannot play this one-on-one or this two-on-two. So by sending Dante's, you could save your top 2 MMR players for the 2 versus 2. And perhaps they will do better because of it in the 2-on-2. You could go Hera Pox against not Yamato Cannon. It would be Tyler and Simply, for instance, right? 4-on-4 everybody plays. 1-on-1 is the one person that hasn't played yet. You could save your second best player for the 4th match. And the second best player, statistically, has a very high chance to beat the worst player on every team. With double the elo. If you save your second worst for the 4th match, they're very likely going to beat the worst. So if you play it from top MMR to below, in the 1-on-1, 2-on-2, and the second 1-on-1, you could get fooled by sacrifice. So there's 3 different ways that captains can do it. Send yourself, send your highest elo, or send your sacrifice. And by the way, there is a 4th way to do it. You could neither send the best, nor the captain, nor the worst. You could send a matchup assassin. Make a prediction about who you think you're going to be against. And then send a matchup assassin. Someone that's particularly good at the matchup that you think you're going to be getting in the first one. Or you could destroy all the mind games and simply randomly allocate everything. Everything is randomed. Then they'll never anticipate what you're going to do. What's this?
Bro!
To be a captain.
Hello, team captain. You guys got team channels. I don't speak to Night of Players, sorry. What?
That leads by authority, stays true to his values, and has honor and dignity. I don't reply to Night Elf players.
You're my
You're on
team!
your own.
You're my captain!
We have to work together to win this shit, alright? We can do it. Now you know you got a leader, values integrity, and that really sticks to his values, alright?
Bro!
That's good. That's a good sign for team...
Who would have thought that Hera would be the less reasonable captain compared to Hera and Tyler 1? That's crazy. That's what you get. Team Omega GG. He literally just replied to the Night of Player breaking his own rules. I mean, only to say that he wasn't going to talk to him anymore. So I hope that I impressed upon you all how fun the lineup can be in how you decide who's going to go on 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 4-on-4. And although I already announced the teams, and I'm just gonna reflect it here. Let me see which. Yeah, let's switch to this one. So. Hera gets Dante's, Pox, and Maxim. And Tyler 1 gets Yamato Cannon, Mary Maybe, and Simply. Alright, these are our 2 teams. We have more information to share, because I'm also announcing the opening maps that people are going to be playing on. There are many different tournament format systems that you can have. What's this placement? It's for me to fit. It's for me to fit. Yeah, I wanted to have some people of the same race in the same team. I think that's fun. Right? Why is Simply so high? I don't know. It's fun. You want me to move Simply? Okay, you happy now? I wanted to have some people of the same race on the same team so that they could discuss their woes together. Imagine we join on the comms and Mary Maybe and Tyler 1 are discussing just how hard it is to play Orc. That breeds a real camaraderie. Same with Dante's and Hera. Can you imagine how much they have to share? Can't wait for Hera to coach Dante's and Undead. Exactly. Exactly. Will be fun. Very little. There's going to be so much to share. It's perfect. Guys, I don't care if it's misaligned, okay? I made this myself. If my mods made it, it's going to look awesome. If I did it, it's going to be a little misaligned, okay? That's fine. I had other things to focus on. I want to introduce the maps we're going to be playing on, but first I want to explain the possible formats. In a clan war like this, I should open the Liquipedia page so that we have something to look at as well. Liquipedia, Altar of Champions, clan war, yes. All right. So in a clan war like this, that starts with 1-on-1. Wait, why is it called best of 6? Okay, it's not correct. They don't have all the information here yet. I go to my own website. Clan war. Yeah. All right. In a clan war like this, you need to win 3 series out of 5. So it could be over after the first 3 series. But like I said, if you make a sacrifice on the first map, then you could try to clinch it in the 4th match. This could be a tactical play that could be good. Captains pick representatives for the first 1-on-1. Captains send in 2v2 teams. You can't use the same players. All players participate in the 4-on-4. If needed, the remaining players that haven't been in the 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 will play the last 1v1. And if the score is still 2-2, each team will send an ace for a final 1-on-1. Every player that's on part of a winning clan war team will be able to win $500 of prize money. And the winning team selects their playoff matchups. That means if Tyler 1's team wins, if Team Alpha wins, Tyler 1 can first choose his Omega opponent that he wants to play against. And if Hera wins with his team on Team Omega, then Hera can first choose who he wants to play against from Team Alpha. Right? But it has to be someone from the other team. Then the team captains will allocate the 2nd and the 3rd in pick order from their team that they feel are most deserving based on their clan war performance. So let's say if Dante's clutched it and beat Tyler 1, then maybe Hera will say, Dante's, you get to pick 2nd. And then Dante's can pick who he wants to play against in a 1-on-1 tournament, as an example. It does mean that the 4th member that doesn't get favoritism treatment by the captain will actually not get to pick. They'll be left with whatever is left, presumably against the strongest opponent from the other team. And this will breed rivalry and discontent, which they can then try to pay back the team captain for in a 1-on-1 tournament. Streamer drama. Sounds complicated? It's really simple. 6 of them don't need to do anything. Just pick your opponent. The team captain, they need to think about everything. All games are best of 3. Now, best of 3s can be done in a number of different ways. I will pull up the OnlyFans Invitational as an example. When there's a best of 3 match. Here's a best of 3 match between Ampi and Tyler 1. Ampi ended up winning it 2-1. And the map pool of this tournament is 5 maps. So basically what happened, each players veto 1 map. And then the remaining 3 maps are played. This can be done in a number of ways. It could be Ampi decides first map, Tyler decides the second map, and the remainder is last. It can also be Ampi decides second, Tyler third, and the remainder is first. There's many different ways you can go. For the clan war in particular, this is the system I went with. The first map is pre-decided. The reason this is an interesting format that is very exciting is because now not only are you guessing who the other team might send in first for the 1-on-1, you have a map to judge it by. So the map for the first game is going to be springtime. All right? So now you can go into everyone's stats and go look, how good are you at springtime? So for instance, Tyler 1, okay, looks like he's got a 60% win rate. It's a pretty good one for him. He also likes scrimmage, right? All right, let's go to Simply's stats. Simply, as a night elf, how is he on springtime? 68.2%. It's his second best map, right? But the sample size is so small that you may even wonder, does it matter? And there's also, are you going to prepare any special builds on certain maps? So Springtime is going to be the opening map for this one. This one's going to start on Synergy. 4-on-4 is going to start on... and then I believe this is Tidehunters and this is Autumn Leaves. But let me look it up and I'll show it all so that you can see it in front of you. Maybe take a screenshot. LSR. Yeah, got your maps right here. Yeah. Here are the maps and the start times. So the Clan War on Friday starts at 4 o'clock or maybe 4:30 with the first match, the headliner. It's a best of 3 that starts with Alpha Ban, then double Omega Ban, then Alpha Ban. There'll be 2 maps left in the pool of 7, the pool of 7. Opens on Springtime, there will be 2 maps left and it'll be loser's pick. So whoever wins the first map has a big advantage because after that it's loser's pick twice. And you may imagine that that's slightly in favor of the person that's picking the map. If they know what's good for them, they may not. All right, they may have no idea what map is good for them, actually. The co-op battle will be next. The map is Synergy. Synergy is a map where you start basically in each other's base as a 2v2 team. So it's very synergistic position, and you're staring down the barrel of the enemy team on the other side of the map, right? There are no bans because 2v2 comes only with 3 maps. And so it's just loser's pick after Synergy. No bans necessary. Then it's 4-on-4, which is Total Warcraft. It's only on Arathor. Even it is also a best of 3, but the next map is always Arathor. It's Arathor all the way down. 1.5 hours for a best of 3? No way. Best of 3 1-on-1 usually take 50 minutes. But I'm taking a little longer because I'm also factoring in the... I'm also factoring in potential like picks being done by captain and whatnot. So it's just an estimate. Yeah, everything is a best of 3. Everything is a best of 3. It even says so right there, right? 4-on-4 taking 1.5 hours for up to 3 maps, I don't think is unrealistic. It could take longer though, but we have a pretty small schedule for Friday. Like the estimate has us going for 6 hours. It's just fine to go 8 hours. It just means that Maxim may not play the ace match. Are teammates allowed to communicate during 1-on-1 giving advice? No, of course not. Of course not. Yeah, everything is best of 3. The redemption match, I've calculated 1 hour for that best of 3 and 1 hour for the ace match as well. Are we going to use AoE2 scoring rule after 1 hour 15? The thing is, I don't think the 4-on-4 is going to take 1 hour 15 minutes. Will non-playing team members co-cast? Yeah, I'll be asking non-playing team members to co-cast over the course of the week. But specifically for the first 3 battles, the 4-on-4, 2-on-2, 1-on-1, I won't be calling on any players to cast. I'll make sure I have co-caster VIPs from the scene or from outside of the scene. All right? But maybe for the ace match, it would be fun to get players to cast. Because by that time, they'll already have been blooded, sweated, and teared. And they're just cheering on their final guy or girl in the ace match. And it'll be fun to hear their thoughts. Because by then, they'll have many experiences already. Look, captains can take advisors, Bram. They can take an advisor. I imagine Pox is going to send Hera some messages, most likely, about, I think we should do it like this, we should do it like that. That's really Pox energy. What's day 2 and 3 going to be like? Okay, let me show you. And Hera won't read them. Well, that's fun. That's tension, guys. You always need tension in cinema, right? You need tension. Would Hera take advice from an elf? That's tension. That's content. Okay, so for the one-on-one tournament, this is the plan. Can I show this? Yes. All right, this is the plan for one-on-one. Altar of Champions tournament, one-on-one, 16 May 2026, Saturday. Wait, I have the time schedule too, 1 sec. Here. Okay, no co-casters yet, because we don't know who's going to make it all the way to that point. Abba is banned. Yeah, Abba is always banned. No dancing queens. Will the previous champ, Sing Sing, going to be doing a co-cast? Yes. So this is the plan. The reason I did the bracket phase this way is because it means that one quadrant of players, namely over here, will be done on the first half of the day. So in other words, this is all that you'll play if you're a part of the first quadrant. You will play your upper bracket round 1, and if you win it, you'll also play the next round immediately after. But if you lose it, you'll also play the next round. That does mean that there will be one person eliminated. One elimination right here. Okay. This is something I deliberately avoided in the first tournament and the second, because I wanted everyone to be involved in playing on both Saturday and Sunday. Now, whoever gets eliminated here doesn't need to show up on Sunday for playing. That does mean they get to relax. They're done. They suck, but they're done, which is nice. And they're welcome to come back and cast. Right? I would be very happy if they come back and cast as well, because it'll be like a good ending to their journey. And then this second part, in the orange, will be 4 other players that will play on the second half of the day. So the way that this is going to be like, whatever the picks are going to be, we're going to make sure that Maxim can play early, because he is a early bird European. Okay? And then again, there will be one elimination here. One elimination. Second elimination, rather. Would Maxim get eliminated on purpose so that he can go bed before 8 p.m.? No, Maxim is willing to make some sacrifices to his schedule. So we're starting earlier, as you can see, at 2 p.m. local time, because there's just a lot more matches. The maximum amount of maps, I believe, is 24 maps here, but there's a higher minimum amount of maps of 16. Whereas on day 3, and I'll show that as well. This is day 3. We start again early. There's going to be bracket swap for the second lower bracket round. That's standard. There's good reasons for it. 3 best of 3s and then 3 best of 5s, which has the same maximum amount of maps, but it has a lower amount of minimum maps. So it's possible that Sunday will take shorter than Saturday, which is by design. I've also made sure that the persons that play in Grand Final have recently played for warming up. So whoever wins the upper bracket round 3. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. Whoever plays the upper bracket round 3 will only need to wait 1 series, and then they can play the Grand Finals. And if you win the lower bracket round 4, then you will go straight to the Grand Finals, and you won't have much of a break. Maybe Mary can take a pee break for this time, but for the rest, it's straight back to back. So, in other words, this is where all the best of 3 action happens. Everyone will have had their warming up leading into the Grand Finals. And the way that the maps work are that, again, there's 7 maps for all the best of 3s. And by the way, I have a mistake here because obviously there is no second ban in best of 5s. Right? So that was a little mistake in my notes. It's 4 bans by both players in the best of 3s. And then in the best of 5s, there's only going to be 2 bans because you may play up to 5 maps out of the 7 pool. The first map is going to be RNG'd out of the remaining pool. And after that, it's loser's pick. So it kind of follows the Clan Wars system, but it'll get picked after the series begins with some vetoes. The upper bracket finalist has the advantage of first map pick. Correct. You saw that? The upper bracket finalist doesn't get 1-0 in a best of 5. They don't get 1-0 in a best of 7. They don't get only need to win 1 best of 3 or best of 5, whereas the loser has to win 2 best of 5s. Hold on, let me pause for a second. This is incredible. Thank you so much.
Grubby, your organization and thoughtfulness about this tournament is amazing. Thank you so much for all of your hard work and dedication. Another dono for production, including yourself. Thanks to all of the participants too for making this a blast.
Thank you so much, Gabe the Proud. I appreciate that. W tournament. Thank you, Gabe. Can the finals be best of 5? It is best of 5. I was just explaining that there are many different systems you can use in the grand final. You can start with a map win advantage. You can need to only win 1 series, whereas the loser needs 2 series win. And the system that I went with is that the person that comes from the upper bracket bans second map. There is a tiny but not negligible chance that both players were going to ban the same map. And so if you wanted to ban Turtle Rock, but your opponent does it first, now you have a free ban. Secondly, if the opponent bans Turtle Rock, you now know he doesn't like maps like Turtle. So now you can ban the opposite thing of Turtle. So there's a double advantage in being the second person to ban, which is why normally the disadvantage of being A gets mitigated by B needing to do double ban in the middle of a quad ban. But for this one, there's no fair way to do it. And it is intentionally unfair because the upper bracket finalists should have some advantage. And then after that advantage, the upper bracket person will pick the first 2 maps as well, which is an advantage. And after that, it's going to be loser's pick, loser's pick, loser's pick. Right? So there is an advantage there. It is difficult to put a percentage on it, but every other system I mentioned gives a 58 to 75% chance for the upper bracket player to win. There's also the natural best of 5 with no advantage whatsoever. That's obviously a 50-50. So I wanted something between 50-50 and 60 to 75%. 75% is the purest double elimination system, but it is considered tedious, difficult to understand, and boring, and anti-hype by audience, even though it's the purest double elimination system. But then you have a 75% chance to win.
GFBO7 Grub.
Yo, thank you, Icecast. This system, I've never seen it done before. I thought of it myself in order to create what I estimate is a 55% chance advantage, let's say. Between 53 to 55%. For the other 2 best of 5s, is player A chosen to get a similar advantage, at least with the bans? Well, I still need to work it out. That's a great question. Because I actually didn't work it out yet, Mr. Moonstock. Basically, what I could do for the other best of 5, I might do simultaneous veto. Simultaneous veto, blind, without knowing it from each other. If you ban the same map, there's 6 maps in the pool. If you ban a different map, good. You did a simultaneous veto without the advantage of information. If there's 5 maps left, I RNG the first pick, and then it's loser's pick. And if there's 6 maps left, because for some reason they both banned the same map, can still RNG loser's pick. It's totally fine. They should both be happy about it. So that is a balanced way to do it. The only imbalanced part of it is that the first RNG map could be advantageous to one or the other player. But most likely it would have come up anyway in a best of 5 at some point, if not first and second or third based on loser's pick. So it is almost negligible. And in fact, it might actually literally be completely negligible based on some models that I ran. The cool thing about the grand final system that I picked is that there is most likely a 3 to 5% advantage, which is fair considering they never dropped a lower bracket, but it is not anti-hype, it is not difficult to understand, and if you don't get explained this system, you'll never know and you'll never care most likely. But if you care deep enough to research it, which I would be as a viewer, I'll be like, wait, isn't it unfair if they play a best of 5 without any advantage to the upper bracket? And then I went into the details. I'm like, okay, they have some advantages in the information imbalance and bans and map picks. It's fun for the nerds. What do you mean by anti-hype in this context? What context? Will you do a short interview 5 minutes after each match with the players? Yeah, I think most likely there's a slight bit of optimism in the time schedule because I'll be bringing on players repeatedly for expectations before, feelings after, trash talk, interview, etc. Yeah, for sure. And I'm going to prepare some of those questions tomorrow as well. Though some of it is going to have to be spontaneous. And based on my co-caster as well, to be honest. Whoever it's going to be. No, that's gray area, Ragofiend. Well, I don't want to go too deep into it because I could talk about it for hours. So what did all the players think about it? Any one of you saw the reactions on other people's streams? Possibly. How happy are they with their teams?
He's playing like really well.
My patience has ended.
Hera was super happy. Nice. Hera warmed up to Pax. Hera talked a lot. Shall we check it out? Will Soda Popping be part of the casters? No, he's a little bit burned out from streaming, so he didn't want to commit to it. If he shows up impromptu, we'll find a spot.
Oh, Maxime sent me a friend request. Yeah, tell me about these streamers, guys. One day it's like, oh, Maxime doesn't talk to Hera, right? Just, I've been here for 26 years, streaming for 7 years, and Maxime's nowhere to be seen. The day after he's on my team, now the friend requests come. Now he wants to speak all of a sudden.
Rage bait, duh. Easy rage bait.
It's crazy, it's crazy. So are fake streamers. But he's on
Maxime is in chat? Which chat? His chat? Or mine?
my team, so I accepted the friend request. Welcome, Maxime. Welcome to
in
my
Heravad? Okay, I don't see it.
DMs. I mean, normally, here's the thing. Normally my DMs look like 100 of you freaks. People I've never met, just randos messaging me.
I call cap on that. I don't have hundreds. I have open DMs and I don't have hundreds. I call cap that he has hundreds. Unless they're all messaging him for coaching.
To which I get
Chat
up on
is
my
live?
really
Oh, yeah,
high
chat
and
is
mighty
live.
streamer chair and I ignore everybody. So it's nice that I get Maxime here.
By the way, he's pronouncing Maxim's name better than I do. That's actually how to say it in German.
That is sending a friend request. Hey, I casted all of your A2 Red Bull games. Oh, did you? That's insane. Okay, W Maxime. Maxime, I love it. No, listen, Maxime, I'm happy with the friend request.
It's not perfect. Okay.
Yeah, normally I've got the randos messaging me. This time I've got the checkmark people, the freaking Maximes of the world. Pleasure to meet you, Maxime, honestly. And I didn't know you casted my Red Bull. It's really cool. That is really... Dante. Maxime's the human player. Does Maxime speak English? He's a German streamer, right? He speaks English, okay. Honestly, it's better for him if he doesn't speak English. Because, like, he's going to be speaking with Night Off and Undead players. Like, we're not speaking the same language.
Oh, yeah, it's coming up. Ugandan Bruce Lee. Rewind? What about
He
forward?
plays Paladin, Rifle Rush only. Great. Our human players are cheeser. Great. Grubby, you've given me...
Just send your highest MMR opponent.
Fox tagged me.
It
He
would
said
be
hello,
Pox
team captain.
Again.
Hold on. Let me show you guys something. And Warden is 10 times worse than Demon Hunter. In fact, he might be kicked from the team if he even dropped.
Grubby, do captains pick clan war participants blindly or in some order? Oh, I didn't say that tonight, actually. If you knew WC3L system, you would know. But you would have had to be there in 2003 to 7. Yes, it is picked blindly. You're blindly submitting your player to my mods. So there's no reaction. You need to make an assessment who you think is going to be sent on springtime.
Warden. Warden is the worst hero to deal with in the game. By far, he makes...
Are they picking all beforehand or between each round? In my opinion, we can collect who's going to play the first opening match tomorrow night. But only me and the mods will know, and nobody else except the teams themselves. But everything else is going to have to be spontaneous on Friday. We can also not collect it and simply find out from Hera and Tyler on Friday. That way I won't know and I'll be surprised by it and can give my spontaneous reaction. Or my mods collect it, but I don't know yet. But I don't see what the advantage is because I wouldn't be able to prepare any art and production for it. Surely it should be spontaneous, otherwise leaks. Guys, there have been so many secrets that have not leaked. So...
He makes Demon Hunter look balanced.
You know what can also happen? One of the captains could leak it themselves. I can't do anything about it. They could also lie about it. You could have like Hera being like, yeah, we're going to send, Jimmy first. And then the tournament day shows up. It ain't Jimmy.
But he's on my team now, so I got to work with him. It's okay. We'll make sure that we can try to win, despite a bit of a disaster maybe. Is Pox streaming right now? Is he Pox? He's streaming. He's live.
11:30 is where he talks about the teams. Okay.
I put Mary against Dantes.
Wait, before that even.
Bro, I was counting on him being the free win.
Nope. Hi, Pox.
Bro, that was supposed to be my free win.
The groups are made. I wonder what everyone thinks. The teams are... Hera already said he's going to do the planning off stream. Okay. This is like part of the most fun part of Clan Wars, guys. I did so much planning for Clan Wars back in the day. There's so much tactics that goes into it, which means I can quiz the captains on their strategies after everything is said and done. It'd be really interesting. Like all the possible outcomes. Balanced? They are not. The MMR is very, very close to each other. The MMR is perhaps within 50 points, and over the last few days has been within 50 points. Occasionally, the MMR split between these teams has been 1% apart. Should the teams as a whole be known already? Yeah, they are. They're right here. Hera, Pox, Dantes, Maxim against Tyler, Mary Maybe, Yamato, and Simply.
Mary is worse than Dantes, but the thing is, Mary is playing Orc. If I put Mary against Dantes, what are the chances that Dantes wins? I'm not sure it's like guaranteed. But really cool that we have two undeads. I thought he'd make it like one race on each side.
Nope.
That really spices things up. I'm sad. Where's Simply? I'm sad I don't have Simply on my team. It's okay, hold on. Well, let me explain this. Tyler 1, emotional player. No problem taking him out. Mary maybe. She's sub 500 elo. Dantes can take her out. Yamato Cannon. He can't play against Orc. We're going to kill him easily. Yamato's done.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Yamato has no Orc opponent here.
And then Simply, you can't have a coach in your ear while playing, so Simply can't play the game. He hasn't finished start to finish a game of Warcraft. Simply has not done it without a coach in his ear.
Wait, what?
You can't have a coach. Mary maybe, she's sub 500 elo. Dantes can take her out. Yamato Cannon, he can't play against Orc. We're going to kill him easily. Yamato's done. And then Simply, you can't have a coach in your ear.
Come on, Simply didn't mostly play with coach in his ear. What the hell?
While playing, so Simply can't play the game. He hasn't finished, start to finish, a game of Warcraft. Simply has not done it without a coach in his ear.
Lies.
In my opinion, it's a 4-0. Dantes gets his first win ever.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to point out as well that if the clan war ends 3-0 by either team, I would be more than happy to still facilitate the rest of the clan war to be played out to 4 and 5 matches. But I'm not going to force the teams. It'll be a team decision if they still want to play it out. Okay? But I'm not going to force it or guilt trip it or suggest that it must be done. It would be nice. I played a clan war once, and they asked us to play all 5, and we did. We won 5-0. That was nice. But guess what's less nice than winning 5-0? Going from 0-3 to 0-5. So I don't want to force it. There has to be a desire for the teams to continue.
Honestly,
Maybe
in the chat.
Maybe a little bit of guilt tripping.
Simply, I don't know how you're going to do it, man. Honestly.
Yo, Arenta, thank you, man.
Listen to the voices in your head. I know you got a lot of those. You won't have the coach, but you have those guys. They never leave you. All right. It's good. It's good. We don't have an Orc player. Oh, shit. I'm going to be in a room just full of Night Elf and Undead players, bro. That's like, my team is like the mental asylum, honestly.
Oh, hi, Maxim. I will go unconscious after 4 games. Maxim, I think if you can negotiate with Hera not to need to be used for the ace match, would that be something that makes sense for you? Maybe you won't be the ace. It does make Hera's lineup more unpredictable. It would be more powerful if you could stay to create the possibility that you might be the ace match. Just saying. But of course, that's going to be at 9 or 10 p.m. Normally, you're counting sheeps by then.
Who's the human player that we have? Maxime?
I do everything for the captain. Oh, wow. What a team member.
Maxime's the human player. Does
Maxime speak English?
Speak English?
Yamato's reaction. Did anyone see it? Anyone have a link? I guess I just go back equal amount. Hey, Pelion, thank you for the tier 1. This is Yamato's reaction. Okay. This is his reaction. He doesn't even notice when he gets raided, let alone picked for a team.
I thought it was Christmas. Alright, I'm just gonna grab my food, okay? Let's eat lunch. Bro, it's already 21
You went
o'clock,
back,
bro. Like the whole
you went
day
back an hour too far.
You played 40-minute bangers.
No, I watched this game. This is the game I watched him play, the Farseer Naga game. So he should come back to the knowledge if he cares. Chow Chow, going to Chow Town.
Doing a Warcraft 3 tournament, so...
He doesn't know. He doesn't know what team he's in, and he doesn't care. Alright, fair enough. Makes sense, makes sense.
Maybe I should have had a more closed base layout because of Blade Master, but we'll see, I guess.
I feel like I did a decent job breaking his expansion, but then I needed to just take a better fight, honestly. Or expand myself afterwards.
Can we get the teams in the title, mods? Someone asked him if he cares where he gets placed by Tier 1. He said he doesn't care. Okay, cool. I see.
I wish only to serve. I gladly obey. My fate is sealed.
3% up. Got it.
Will be done. I cannot yes, master.
Okay, whatever.
The damned stand ready.
Guys, if you were a player in this tournament, would you care more about the clan war or the one-on-one?
More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required.
Everybody said one-on-one. Is it because there's $8,000 prize money there and
player.
only 2,000 in the clan war?
It's
And the
kind of a
prestige?
fast expo map, but not really. I think I'm just gonna open DK here.
The damned stand ready.
Because it's one-on-one, prestige, bigger ego. Ego, prestige. One-on-one, me bro mentality. Okay, so for the prestige. Okay. I used to care more about clan wars than one-on-one. And I feel like that made me the exception. I feel like this proves it. I loved the clan wars. I loved my team more than they loved me, I think. I always did my best for the clan wars. I would beat like world champs in the clan war and then sometimes lose to them in the one-on-one
I
tournament.
had a problem with making my hero on time today.
And that made me proud. Whereas they probably think I'm the fool for
I'm
giving
sure
everything in the
discount.
clan war.
Yes, master. Thy will.
In 4 Kings?
I'm a
Yeah.
critter for it.
Fate is sealed. More gold I wish
But that's when I was still really naive about the
that
team
this corner
and
here?
thought that we could all like
my blood be spilled.
all do our best
How
and
can I
have
watch the
team
Warcraft 3
spirit
event?
together.
It's gonna be this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, on every single stream. Me, Grubby, Pox, Dantes, Maxim,
My
everything.
life for Nazul. Thy bidding, master. I bow to your
Which streamers have won the most viewership with this event so far? I think Hera has been up. Dante's Maxim down. Mary maybe is probably down. Tyler down. Yamato is up. Yamato up. Hera up. For Pox and Simply, I'm not sure. For Maxim, it looks stable. Pox Simply, maybe it's up. Pox Simply, Yamato, partially because of raids and partially because they started. I think, I could be wrong. I think they started under 1,000. I don't think Harris' viewership went up. Well, maybe not like the long-term watching, but he's frequently on 3 or 4K here. Pox has more during PoE2 League. I see. Yeah, PoE 1 or 2 is really swingy. You can have a guy be 500 and then be like 15K when the season comes out. So it's off-season for Pox. Makes sense. That's cool. Hera said himself he has gotten more viewers on Warcraft streams. So. I mean, look, for Hera, it's genre adjacent. Is there some kind of handicap for Hera as he comes from an RTS background? Yes, he's undead.
My patience. Our forces are under attack.
Looks like he is expanding.
My life is yours.
I'm not really super in the mood to grind one-on-one chat because I feel like it is a distraction from the mindset of orging the tour. I don't want to get too ego about my own one-on-ones. So I can either play Age of Empires, Slay the Spire, or Direct Strike. Or I could watch and react. I do feel like playing a little bit, but the one-on-one I feel like is a really bad distraction in mindset. Just play some DS, right? So we're still hearing Warcraft sounds, so we can still talk about shit. And then, like in between, we can watch the contestants if they're in a cool game. Grubby, is the tournament stressful for you? I'm able to do a lot more because of the amazing help of so many mods. Many mods have given dozens of hours of help, and because of that, we get more production quality going as well. It's been amazing. Nonetheless, I can't deny that it is of course more. Yeah, it's a lot of planning. So like, it's not bad stress, but it's definitely more planning than my average streams, which is good. I should work hard for you guys. You do so much for me. Would you ever play Path of Exile? Yeah, I think it's a fun game. We got a very cool bracket built by Epirus and Nero. They are mods here. So once we know who is going to be picking who, chat, we can use the following system. Here, check this out. There might still be 1 or 2 changes. This is an interactive bracket that we can fill in live on stream. So we can pick like opponents. For instance, Maxim is there and he's against Mary maybe. Tyler 1 picks Yamato, and that's not possible. Tyler 1 picks Hera. Yamato picks Dante's, and then we've got a Night Elf Mirror. And then I just switch to live, and then we're gonna put the scores so we can see who's winning. Then we have a deep run for Mary Maybe in the lower bracket. Maxim to the finals. Simply against Mary Maybe. It's close. Simply is ahead 2-1. Mary Maybe takes it. Maxim takes a 2-0 lead. And Mary Maybe the champion. Let's go, Mary Maybe the champion. It's pretty cool. Leak the script. Quick screenshot and spread it as Grubby's genuine prediction. Let's see. I have some casters DM me. Aha, okay, cool. We have... If he doesn't drop out... We have Atriarch as a co-caster coming in as well. If he doesn't drop out. Let's see, what do we pick here? Let's go for Footman. Interested for Saturday or Sunday? He needs a Hera game. I'm just gonna say a lot of people have requested casting Hera, so I can't promise every co-caster that they're gonna get a Hera series. Let's see, what do we go for here? Probably some Dispel, yeah. Yo, Grubby, are you hyped for the weekend? Yes, man. What's up, Leon? How's it going? I petitioned for it. It was not too difficult, Grimaroth. Mortar and Shade or Kodo Meatwagon? Let's go Kodo Meatwagon. Let's see. Leon would also be happy to co-cast. A little bit time limited. Okay. Yeah, that sounds great, Leon. We'll try to find a slot. Bears. Do I want Chimera? Do I have anti-air yet? Bats would be a form of anti-air. Torrent's kind of lackluster. Let's go for the Chimera Abomination Squad. Alright, nice. There's Mercamps now? Yes. Mercamps now. Alright, let me fill that in that Leon is a go. Only Saturday, Sunday. Many people can only do Saturday, Sunday. Which means Friday will be the difficult one to find. Euthermal's my favorite. Will he be casting? Yes. He'll cast on Friday. I can do Friday? Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. Let's see. We could open with a hero here. Let's also change the UI for this game. Just remember I was on 38. Once casters are confirmed, can you put them on the event site? I don't know if we could do that. I can contact Liquipedia and put it there. I think the event site might be hard because it will cost budget to add more features to that website. And that means less budget for other things.
I'll look into it.
Will Loco be casting? No, Loco has become a proud father of a little baby, a little human baby. So he actually can't cast this time around.
What needs revealing? My son
Rookie mistake. Sol 8 man? Yeah, Sol 8 man. Yeah, human baby.
I'll look into it. Summon
Okay, we got 2 seconds to pick hero.
research complete.
I think I picked badly. Mountain King sucks ass.
Is yours. I go unseen.
Kanoff. Yep, Kanoff will co-cast too. Sing Sing will co-cast as well. What's this? 2 grunts and a banshee. Crap, okay. Do I clap or bolt? Let's do bolt. Better for this fight, I think, bolt. And then we'll do clap on the second skill. Why not kick Dante's and marry me maybe? Oh, it's so mean. You go hold a tournament, you invite people that bring a lot of value to your tournament. And then you go kick them. Because you're dissatisfied with them. Go do it and see how things will go for you.
Just to acknowledge the work you've put in, Mr. Grub. Hopefully the added stress has the payoff it deserves. It's been very fun to watch and support. Good luck with the tournament.
Thank you so much, Gabe. Very kind of you. It's already been worth it. Hopefully nothing goes wrong, you know. You never know how it's gonna go on the day. I just pray it's gonna be fun and that everyone will enjoy it.
Summon is complete. Orders? Aye. Wait till you see me in action. I shall be your eyes. More gold is required. Summoning is complete.
Grubby, do you host tournaments yearly? I'm not committing to that I'm doing it yearly. Did it the first time last year. And that was in March and April, and now it's May. So if results of the past are guaranteed for the future, it will happen next year in June. But that is not even remotely possible a decision I could make now or would want to make now. Yo, it was your birthday 2 days ago? Yeah. Happy belated birthday. Thanks. Oh, you went Amulet. Will my next bolt work? Yeah, it does. Nice. Okay. I can get second gold mine now. We did really well. Owned. Why is Tyler the alpha leader and not Hera? It's a great question. What do you think? What is the best way to learn German if you don't know any German people to talk to here in USA? I'm trying Duolingo. Duolingo gamifies it, but it's not actually maybe that effective at learning. I used a little Babbel for a stream sponsor I had, and I found that to be decently useful. Duolingo is like more of a game than really like an amazing language learning tool. It gives the idea of being a language learning tool, but it's more of a game actually. Has Tyler climbed back up? Yes, Leon. Tyler went 6-1 today, pre-stream, off-stream, and then he went live with League. But he did 6-1 off-stream. He has a cool new build, Leon. I don't know if he got it from someone or made it up himself. But it's grunts into master doctors and torrents. Grubby, how did you get the $10,000 prize pool? Blizzard. Blizzard supplied the prize money generously. This is a very good deal for them, by the way. I want to be clear that I'm both very grateful, as well as that it is a very good deal for them that this is happening for the price that they're paying. Do you allow to cash your tournament for other streamers? Can Vanderbrown cash your tournament? Yes. Yeah, Vanderbrown is welcome to restream it. Via either W3 Champions, or you can restream my stream. Why doesn't Blizzard make a bargain on the game along with your tournament? Okay, so you're saying, why do they not? First of all, you don't know if they will. But you're asking, should they do a discount for the game that is synchronized with either the tournament or the running up to it? And I think it's a good idea, but ultimately that's not a decision you or I make. Right? This is their decision to make. Should I ask for 20k? Honestly, I don't want to make the prize money too big. Like, maybe they say yes if I ask for 20k, but I'd rather keep the prize money at something like this, where it's like nice to have, but not life-changing. Because once it's life-changing for streamers, they're far more likely to cheat. Right? So I think it's nice that it's just like a decent amount, but that the main draw is their passion for the game. Tyler wanted 50k on his first tournament. Yeah. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, I need to get another gold mine. That's incredible. But keep in mind that League of Legends is a game that has 5 players on each team. So 50k is the equivalent of 10k when it comes to rewarding players. Even if it costs him more, but he's also a bigger streamer than I am. So he has more exposure and monies. My biggest rising star so far is Yamato. Yeah, he's been grinding like crazy, Leon. 12 to 16 hours a day. Yeah, maybe I will, Guacho.
Do you think if Flash started playing WC3 that you could take him down?
Initially, yes. But I'm almost certain that if he tries hard enough, that he can overtake me in a year or two. In fact, leave me in the dust. Okay, I'm not playing this game that well, guys.
Oh wow, it is my lucky
Oh
day.
wow!
I am catching Grubby playing Direct Strike.
Hey, Yondong, what's up? Thank you, man. Flash's wrists are gone, so he couldn't. Oh, I see. Yeah, he's doing... Yeah, we don't say that name anymore, Leon, but yeah, he is. Hey, thank you for the sub, Crumby. Man, I need to quickly get this. Get the Master Bears. Does he have gem? No gem, so Invis still works. Oh, we're mogging. This is easy. And when does your Age of Empires 2 tournament arc begin? June 1st. Or maybe earlier. Because Hera is going to play this tournament until the 17th. And then he has a Warlords tournament for Age of Empires 2 until the 25th. And from the 25th of May until June 1st, Hera is going to focus on a show match with other people, including people like the Viper. And then from June 1st, he's going to be orging his Age of Empires 2 Invitational, which I'm in. And so I can start anytime earlier than that. But I think after this Sunday, when the tournament is over, I first got a couple of things to do. Namely, I need to clean up these plates off my floor. I got 7 plates on the floor here. So I kind of need to clean that up. And also, I need to vacuum clean the house and do the dishes. And then I need to clean the chicken coop. I need to show my face to the wife a bit again, because I have not been showing up much because of the planning of this tourney. The Invisible Mercenary kills all casters from Grubby. Oh, you're saying I'm losing casters? Okay. I'll make a flying machine. Wait, I have mercs too. Ranged Siege Attacker, Ogre Magi, Skin Flayer. Uh-huh. You dirty gaming bastard. Yeah, I know. But it's not that dirty to have plates on the floor. Because I lick them off and then I let Logan lick them off. So it's not that dirty. There's no like crumbs and stuff. Or was it he did it first, then I did? Why didn't you play in Tyler's League tournament? Which Tyler League tournament? If I didn't play, I didn't get invited. I've never said no to a League tournament invite. Let's see. I need to stock up on DPS now, chat. So we can start making Chimera. I have 4 gold mines. Did some nice greed. The All-Stars. Oh, you mean the Thursday thing? The... What's it called? Like some telecom sponsor, right? I was not invited. I think they only do American players. Can you check if it's... also it's for semi-pros? Oh, okay. Yeah, the AT&T. Exactly. It's Challenger Duels. Yeah, I'm really far from that. 4th mine is Rage Bait for Direct Strike players. Are you going to be having War 3 keys to give away again from Blizzard? Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, that would be great. I can see if that's a possibility. Because he has Banshees, Meganith. Oh god, 4th mine. Yeah, but it's fine. Like, I think it's fine. Would you join the Dota 2 tournament if invited? It really depends on the overall package. It looks fine. Chimera against him. No? Range siege attacker does extra against mechanicals. Reduce armor, doesn't stack with itself. Butt-lust. Can get some butt-lust. What you looking at? I also need anti-air, and the only anti-air I have are rat biters, headhunters, and flying machine. Flying are weird to invest in. They can be good anti-air though. More mines? I can't. I would if I could. Do tower structures deny XP as well in Direct Strike? Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna face this guy, yeah? Bears. He has like no backline. He has no backline. Okay, I'm not facing this guy. I'm facing blue, who has a bunch of air. Hey, Captain Ops, thanks for the 10 months, man. Okay, so this guy basically mass frostworms, destroyers, and necros. Priest could be good for dispel. And in terms of anti-air against frostworm, flying machines don't even do that well. Maybe rat biters? Maybe it's rats. But I'm afraid that they'll die before they get there. Make sure they don't get involved in the fight before this too early.
What needs revealing? My sight is yours.
And any A-bombs?
My sight is yours.
I could also turn off slow and get polymorph and polymorph the frostworms. That seems risky. What requirements, restrictions, rules did Blizzard impose on the tournament for the $10,000 sponsorship? That is for me to know, right? I don't know why you're asking, so I'm gonna be cautious with my answer. Ooh, nice. Warden came back. No, my Mountain King died. What the hell? He has no dispel actually. Oh wait, that was not my. That's my Mountain King. Grubby, do the Warcraft 3 team at Blizzard know you, Grubby? Yeah. Yeah, I know some of them and they know me, yeah. The Warden is still alive. Really nice. Okay, I've got 20 seconds to send another army out. Honestly, trying sorceresses with polymorph seems fun. I'll sell one footman so I can get another chim. And then I'll get polymorph. Oh, nice. Good text. Yeah, we can turn off every other spell. Does he have gem? No, he doesn't. Okay. Don't. No, don't polymorph yet. No, don't Bat Rider. Oh, crap. That's good. Alright, we're leveling fast. Sick. Mountain King dying. Invis him! Why aren't they invising? Okay, I actually lost. What the heck? He has a shade. Yeah, but I have a flying machine. Maybe it died too early. Yamato peaked 1454. Damn. Nice. Yeah, maybe we need some dispel of our own. But isn't he just gonna dispel the polymorph that I'm making? Chimera always prioritize hero with an orb. That's how it works. What race is Yamato playing? Human. None of them, Gutex. Or at least not from nearby anyway. Eee! Alright, nice. Next I should make another hero. Get him, bats! Okay, pretty good. Come on, MK must live! Yes. Does he ever get enough mana? I can't see how much mana. 100. Oh, that's not enough. Give him clap. Okay, we did well, I guess, in that fight. Maybe Orb or Mountain King? Yeah, but then I need to start giving him other items and stuff as well. If I give him Orb. If I don't give him Orb, my backline gets annihilated. No, I don't think I need to. I'm very overdue a second hero though. I'm surprised nobody has it yet. And I'm also 0-0 upgrades. Bats were honestly nice. 6 bats. Okay, 6 bats. We have Inner Fire, we have Bloodlust. Oh my god, animate dead. What about Sobi? I think Sobi would be pretty good. Or maybe like Penitent Mana. I just don't think this kind of... I think the only hero that should get Sobi is Warden. I don't really see the point of going Sobi when you could just have bonus mana. Did I just freaking lose to these guys? No, I won. I won. It is a hard-fought victory. Hey. Same to the Soviet. You think the same, VJ? Well, thanks for the 5 gifted, man. Maybe armor attack upgrade? Yeah, I'm 1-1, but I first need hero, because I only got 15 seconds left to spawn it, so it can join the next wave. This is very good for me, because if you have 2 heroes... Yondong with the 5 gifted too. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, no, it's good. Good text, because you made it on the high ground. If you bring 2 heroes to a fight, you share 50-50 XP in direct strike. But when 2 different players bring 1 hero, you share 100%, 100%. Let's see, Death Knight and Paladin are both really nice. Let's go Paladin. Let's bring 1 A-bomb. I don't think I should have gone Holy Light, actually. Now it's time to get upgrades and stuff.
20.
Hey, thank you, Husky guy. Good fight, good fight. Okay, let's turn on unstable again. Got my D shield. That's pretty good, actually. Do a good job. My hero lived. Oh, there it is. Oh, almost. Grubby, in a 2-on-2 if 2 undead are in the same team, do they benefit from each other's blight? Yes, Vivi. Even enemies benefit from blight in 1-on-1.
DS less than 3.
Hey, OG, thanks, man. Yeah, where do we go from here? I don't feel like my chimps are losing, so I can get more of them. Can get more attack upgrade. Always get attack upgrades when you are on the enemy side. Guys, I feel kind of nervous. Hey, Towley, thanks for the 5 gifted, man. Yeah, the mods are great here, Press. Nervous towards what? You know, just for things to go well in the tourney. Arab, thank you, bro. Do units just smash into each other? Yeah, but you can manage their spells. No! It's gonna go great. All right. Who do you think would win in 3 days from now between Hazuops and Hera in Warcraft 3? Hazuops. He was pro, you know. He was not some conjurer of cheap tricks. Yo, Malzino, thank you so much for the 5 gifted.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
No, but I was told about it, H-Quill. I guess I can make more Ogre Magi for more Bloodlust. I do think this game mode is flawed. It's very common to be stuck in a 30-minute losing game. which reminds me so much of Dota. You know you're gonna lose, but you're still in it. Not enough comeback mechanics. You don't even have the high ground punishment. This is like the equivalent of it. Ain't no way Tyler Yamato are on the same team. Why? Why no way? I think I missed a hit there, but by the time I wanted to do it, I was too late. Yondong. Yo, my heroes are still alive. Because they're both League players. I have 6 League players in the tourney. Or 5.
Glad I could help.
Cyril, thank you, bro. Thank you for the 500. Yeah, I need more priests. And I need an ogre magi. I'll just sell a footman. Teams seem pretty even, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think so. I think there's a couple of swaps. So I was playing with swaps of like Dante's swap with Mary, depending on how their skill materializes, how their elo materializes. But I honestly wanted to have them on these teams based on my expectations of social interactions. And it worked out MMR-wise. And then I had to observe what's happening with Yamato Cannon, Pox, Simply, and their MMR development. I think Spit does nothing here. Oh shit, I misclicked it. Ah, crap. How many months, years do you think it would take Flash and Serral to beat you in Warcraft 3? 2v1? 3 days. If it's 2v1. Let me ask a more interesting question. Maybe more interesting to me, not to you maybe. How would it go if Serral and Flash both practiced Warcraft 3 for a month? Who would win a show match? I think Serral would clap based on age and recency and hand health. Man, I need to pick a new hero in like 1 second. Archmage. Like Serral's even better in SC2. Why wouldn't he be better in Warcraft 3? He would clap. Is that what the kids say these days? Yeah, and they're not talking about the hands together, Swiper. Naughty. So you did know the reference there. If I get speed aura, maybe I can close this game out already. Let's sell the footman. And we get some speed auras, boys. I have no answer here. I guess Django first. Hey Grubby, back in the day we had live audio commentaries. Yes, in the time before streamers. Yep. People would audio record themselves while playing and upload. You would sync. Yep. Was that a thing in the English community? Yes. There was a website called WC3replays.com, and it is pretty famous in the English streaming community, or let's say the English Warcraft community, especially the Americans. War3.replays.net was the Chinese website, WCReplays.com was the American, and replayers.com was the European website. And WC Replays had the most vibrant communication forums. and they were uploading stuff like that, where they were like, okay, like you had Mr. Sickness, and you had Bunny, and more people saying like, okay, pause the game at 2 minutes. Okay, now unpause. What's this map called? Map is called Direct Strike. Did I ult? He didn't ult. Oh, there it is. Huge ult. Kodo's back. Kodo's dead. Why not Aura on the Archmage? Yeah, I went Aura. I just opened with Blizzard.
Can I help you? Our brethren need assistance.
Let's get another speed Aura. Why does it not show me all the auras?
Hello.
Oh, I see. Doom.
At your call. My sight is
We almost won. Grubby, your tournament made me do it again, practicing my Warcraft 3 build order, getting ready for ladder, not good for my rage levels. Yeah.
well. My sight.
Just don't rage.
Gold is required.
We won, right? Wait, my skin is so cool for Archmage. GG. Nice. Alright, let's see what's happening.
Job done.
Okay, undead. MMR. MMR check. $14.44.
Yeah, I didn't even know how to read this until you told me to burrow.
To burrow is like early, a lot of quants, it's like high risk. If they flood your base, and if these quants get inside your base, good night.
That's what happened.
Yeah, I'm traumatized. It happens to me a lot, and it's one of the most frustrating losses.
Hera's gonna get coaching from Say-So in 3 minutes? Oh, damn. Cool. Who's coaching Pox? This is Kevin, Warcraft 3. Kevin, WC3. So Team Alpha has the 2 best players. You think they're the 2 best just because their MMR is highest? Even though Tyler was 4th place like half a day ago in seeding? You're so sure that the current numbers represents the exact truth. We will see on match day. We will see on the match day. You sure about that? Is the new Legacy Warcraft 3 up to date with current Warcraft 3? What do you mean? Oh, by the way, in 2-on-2 and 4-on-4, you are allowed to trade resources. You are allowed to control each other's units. It's better win rate than MMR so low. I don't understand the question, but if you're asking if win rate or MMR is more significant, the answer is they both are. MMR is your current average performance form. If you have a higher win rate, it means you're likely still going to climb in MMR. If you're at 50% and your MMR is here, that's likely your true skill. Right? So Tyler, unless... Like, if Tyler keeps doing the same thing, then this is probably roughly his real skill. If he's reapplying himself to learn new things, new tricks, new mechanics, that can go up again, right? And for Hera, Pox, and Yamato, the stats say that they're likely still to climb if they keep at it. Same for Simply, same for Maxim. For Dante's and Mary, maybe it can't get any worse. Sorry, I mean, is it just an older version or is it working to play with current Warcraft 3 on Warcraft 3 Champions? Again, I don't understand the question, sorry. I don't understand. I think you have misunderstandings about situation. Like, you think that I'm playing old Warcraft, but I'm playing Reforged, so you asked the wrong question. I'm not sure, sorry. I know exactly what it means. I didn't say anything wrong, Whelp's Blood. I kind of want to play a relaxing game. Slay the Spire is too large of a commit. I need to play something relaxing. Yeah, I know, but it still doesn't connect to the question, Mustard Man. Yeah, all your games aren't relaxing. Almost every game I play ain't. Okay, I know what. Jimbo W. Alright. How is Slay the Spire not relaxing? It's too cerebral. Start with an extra $10. Yes. I wouldn't call this game relaxing. The sound is very relaxing, no? Yeah, I think so too, Whelp's Blood. How is Balatro any less cerebral? I guess I don't apply myself the same way. Just don't apply yourself, don't think, and then it won't be cerebral. Ah, crap. We started with bonus money, so we have more interest rate per round. And I think I'm strong enough not to buy anything. What's this? This Joker gains... No, that's bad. I kind of look for an economy card to begin with. Something that can earn me resources. First Blade face card gives mult when scored. It's not economy. Planet cards appear more. You know what? I'm just not going to buy anything. 4, 5, 6, 8. We have a flush. I think that's good enough. Just take the flush. Isn't Subnautica 2 today? No, that's tomorrow. Did he say why he didn't split the orcs and undeads up? Yes. I specifically wanted multiple of the same race on the same team so they can discuss tactics together. They can discuss racial woes together. And also, it makes mirror matchups far more likely if you split them 1-1-1-1, 1-1-1-1. If index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky all meet each other, you've got 4 mirror matchups. Of course, it's not 4 one-on-ones, but you understand. So you sponsor Warcraft racism? I don't sponsor it. I have influenced things to make sure that they will naturally be at odds with each other. I have separated them into 2 groups to create a rivalry that will distract them from what's really happening. Steel card, duplicated card. Yeah, let's do a steel card. I do think that I need to start buying some power now. Mult if hand contains a flush. Or a face card 2x mult when scored, but only once. Guess both are fine. I'll take one. Cards played previously this anti are debuffed. That's tough. But that's like half my deck. Could still go for a flush even without them. They just won't get counted. Wait, what do I do here? Just remove the 8s. But that could be a 3 of a kind or a full house. Lul. I think I'll just score the 8s. For 52 points. Yeah, that was a bad decision. Let's discard these. So we can get either a flush or a straight. Right, that is absolutely horrible. Remove this. And this. Wait, I have a flush. I have a tiny flush. Okay, 10 chips, 45. No, this is fine. This is 45 times 14. And this is almost enough. In this case, I can actually look for more. I can look for more unused hearts. Okay, well that didn't work. Terrible. How's the prize pool allocated to the tournament? It was enough actually. The prize pool allocation is like this. 3,500 for first, 1,800 for second, 1,000 for third, 700 for fourth, and fifth and sixth get 500. Grubby, have you had any off day from streaming? I don't remember you taking a break from streaming since 4 years ago. I took one recently. Last week I took one, yeah. Played face cards give +5 mult when scored. That's pretty good. The 7th and 8th get a beating IRL. No, but they get nothing. They lose. Doubles money by 20. Hell yeah. +1 card available in shop. Okay, that's fine. But I don't have to buy it yet. Got a flush draw coming up. No, I don't want to throw these cards away. I guess I'll just play them. That's a decent amount of points. Come on. Okay. What's up, True King? Have I played Balatro before? Yeah, on phone and on PC. What are my achievements? Can't see it here. I think I played more on phone. Yeah, I played way more on phone. On phone, I have unlocked the ability to play against the second highest level, and it's impossible. I'm like 0-30 against it. Like, anti scales faster, and jokers can now be perishable. Horrendous. That is a horrendous downside to have. Jokers can now be perishable. Ugh. Buh. Classic flush newbie. Wait. Is playing flush newbie? I love flush. I don't think it's newbie to like flushes. I like flush and straight. Meta is playing pairs? What the fuck? Meta is playing pairs? Are they stupid? Flush gets way more points. Look at this. Flush 35-4. A pair is 10-2. So stupid. Double pairs to be precise. Okay. Stupid as well. Flush can't scale so high. Why not? Why can't it? You die with flash on some bosses. Oh, so it's like Slay the Spire. You prepare for the worst outcome. That some bosses destroy you because they're like... But what about the bosses that say you can only play one hand? That's so bad. If you can only play a 2-pair. Flush scaling is bad. Yeah, it's only Malt 2, I know. But look at this. Got your flush right here. That wasn't bad. Flush is played on early antis. Oh my god, I'm actually a flush newbie and I didn't even know it. Man. Oh, 2-pair or full house? So I should go 2-pair or full house here? You're basically scaling the pair really fast and relying on stamps to boost them. There's a stamp that malts 1.5. You mean steel card? That's not a stamp. The more cards you have unplayed that are stamped, the better. Pair with scaling Joker like Supernova, Green Joker, right? The bus is just better than everything else. You should check out the Balatro Speedrunner. Stamped steel cards. Choose whatever you like. Let's see. Well, I'll try 2-pairing. Yeah. Didn't give it to me. 4 of a kind is kind of like a 2-pair. Here we go. How good is it to skip shit, chat? To skip and get a ticket instead of skipping a blind. I often do it. I feel like it's almost never good. So I stopped doing it. Skip is mega bad. It's bad, right? Because you lose money and shops. Played cards with club suit give +7 malt when scored. Played face cards give chips when scored. Smiley face, scary face. Clubs. Flush, face, club. Face club. This is nice. You can only skip the very first ante. Yeah. But look, it looks so good. Next base edition, shop Jokers free and becomes foil. I click that. Guess what it does? Makes it perishable. Ridiculous. Crap. What time is the tournament starting? Friday at 4 o'clock. We got a bit more gold if I left the gold cards in my hand. Enhance 1 card into a wild card, get 4 of a kind, level up, get some tarots. Tarot. Let's do some tarots. Create 2 Taros. Yes. Ah, and he can make another 2. That's crazy. But not anymore. Ooh. Steel card. Which number do you guys like putting steel card? I like to put it on a low one. Nope. I like to put it on middle cards. I might want to remove the lowest. Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Is there going to be more Slay the Spire anytime soon? Asking for a friend? Yeah, I think so. Oh, I see. Whoa. Wait, that's really interesting. This must be a straight. Yes. Level up the straight, might as well. I'm still relying on it after all. There's the 2 pair, that's the future perhaps. +2 melt for the gold you have, but I'm not gonna have that much gold anymore. Planet cards, oh, not discovered. That's kind of nice. We discovered... But isn't it in some way kind of grief to have planet cards appear more when they take away something as well? But you'll be shown other things less. It could be bad. Yes, yes, yes. I just took it because it was undiscovered, but it's probably bad to do it. There's a steel card. Kind of want to get 2 pair at least, I guess. Okay. Let's see, the power of 2 pair. Alright. Steel card, money. Depends on the build. I guess so. The only time I was ever timed out on any stream was when you first played this, so I don't want to say shit. It's okay, you can say anything you want now. It's because it was spoiler free in the beginning, I suppose. We were backseating like monsters. Yeah, and I was still discovering how the game works, so... Ah, I lost the 9. Man, now I feel like a newbie every time I do... flush. Have you played Inscription? Yes. I did. Wait, this is dangerous. Shit! Oh no! GG. Okay, guys, I think I should actually log early just to take some rest. I did my announcement today. We got a big weekend coming up. And I can't take off tomorrow because I have a sponsor. Big couple of days coming up. Let's rest. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna be in the Warcraft streams, but I just wanna not worry about presenting. I don't want to worry about presenting and just watch. So I can chill. Guys, GG's. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. See you tomorrow. Good night.